Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Here we are once again, guys. We're getting a lot closer to the playoffs, but we've got a great matchup here. And so we've got the Breakers versus the Stallions here. Stallions still undefeated at this point of the season. So we'll continue to see how that plays along there. Let me go ahead and adjust the scoreboard here. All right, so... All right, perfect. There goes the scoreboard. So here we go. Right now, Birmingham with the football in the shotgun. Trips towards the bottom of the formation. Out of the shotgun, they hand it to the back up the middle, and he's going to pick up about a good 6 yards on a carry, taking it all the way to the Birmingham 36-yard line. Second down coming up here. And again, as I mentioned, Birmingham 7-0 right now when it comes to where they are. And so obviously the only undefeated team right now. And so they've yet to lose anybody. So we'll see if today be the day that somebody's able to get that first win, or will Birmingham remain undefeated? But here they go, taking a snap out the shotgun. To the back again, who has some space. Past midfield all the way to about the opponent's 46-yard line there. So at New Orleans 46-yard line. So right out the gate here, you see Birmingham offense already full force here, trying to get a drive going here and see if they can open up this game with a touchdown. All right, here we go. Shotgun again. Receiver goes in motion. They're going to hand it to the back again, and this time he picks up about 2 yards on the carry this time. Defense was ready for it. Second down coming up. 2nd and 8 coming up for Birmingham. Again, first drive of the game here. And let's see what this plays out for. But 2nd and 8 coming up here in the first quarter. 13 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the first. All right, so here we go. Again, Smith right now is the quarterback. Scarborough's the halfback. Going to line up in the shotgun once again. This time we've got 4 wide receivers on the play. Defense showing pressure. Defense sends 5. Smith steps up. He's going to scramble with it. He's got the first down, still running. 25 all the way to the 15-yard line here before he's brought down by New Orleans here. But, I mean, man, he picked up a lot of yards using his feet that time on the carry. Pickup of about 30 yards on that one. And the defense actually sent pressure that time, sending 5 guys. But yes, Smith was still able to find a hole and take off. And when he took off, hey, he knew what to do with the football. But here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Can the Stallions end up in the end zone? Here we go. Shotgun again. 3 receivers toward the bottom of the screen here. Defense decides to send 6. They do a quick pass here to the receiver. Makes one guy miss. Still inbound. Spins. Tries to make another guy miss. They bring him down. Pickup of 6 yards on the play, but he had to work for those 6 yards there. So we got 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 4 here in the first quarter with 12 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the first quarter. Birmingham trying to cap things off into the end zone. That was Marlon Williams with the reception. Averages 18 yards per catch, which is currently 2nd in the USFL this season. All right, here we go. So 2nd and 4 right now. 5 seconds right now on the play clock. Shotgun again. 3 receivers on the play. Takes a snap. Fakes it to the back. Quarterback's going to keep it. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So we got 3rd down coming up here. Defense was ready that time. They were disciplined. Did not fall for the illusions there. So therefore 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Birmingham Stallions. Important 3rd down here. They're currently right now at New Orleans' 9-yard line. So if you're New Orleans, you definitely want to make sure you come out here and get a stop on this play. They've been having tremendous success running the ball here, whether it's the running back or the quarterback. They've been having great success doing that. All right, here we go, guys. Shotgun again. 4 receivers on the play. Going to take the snap. Throws a pass there, and it's caught. That's going to be a first down. Can he get into the end zone? No, he's a yard short. However, he might have fumbled the football. He might have fumbled the football. Let's see if anybody says he might have been down or not. But if he was not down, then that would have been a fumble. Which is exactly what the defense needed right there. But let's see the replay here. But, man, that would be a big turnover there. He had the first down almost in the end zone, and then he did lose the ball. That is definitely a fumble. Now that I see the replay, he definitely lost the ball at that time. That is going to be a fumble, so a big stop right there for the Breakers. Exactly what they need here. So, yeah, it's going to be their football right now. So they're going to start off from their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10 to go after the defense. They may have bent, but they did not break, and they forced a turnover there and had the whereabouts to get on the football there. So, yeah, New Orleans with the football here. And so right now we're currently at the commercial after that turnover there. But yeah, Birmingham off to a great start though. They were running the football, but at the end, the receiver made a mistake, and he lost focus for a second and ended up losing the ball. They ripped it out. Great job by the defense to stay focused and rip the ball out. And man, huge turnover right there. Let's see what that results in when we come back from the commercial. And again, right now we're currently at the commercial right now. Coach Dante, what's good with you, Coach? What's good with you, Coach? How's it going with you? How's it going, and how are you doing? Glad to see you here, Coach Dante. But man, what a turnover we just had there. I mean, New Orleans defense, they made the play when they needed to that time. They made the play when they needed to, and that was big time. All right, and just to recap what took place so far, statistically speaking. So Smith, when it came to passing the ball, he was 2 for 2, had 14 yards out there. And in addition to that, he had 2 carries for 29 yards also. And then you have Bo Scarborough. 3 carries, 26 yards. We know what he does. He's tremendous at what he does. And as a team, that's 5 carries, 55 yards. And ultimately ended up fumbling the ball really about a yard, maybe 2 yards out of the end zone. So to come so close but turn it over, we'll see how their defense responds there. But ultimately, big break there for the Breakers. All right, so here we go. We're going to see what New Orleans can do this time with the football for the first time today here in the first quarter with 10 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the first. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10, again, from their own 20-yard line, fresh off the turnover. We'll see what Kyle Slaughter can do here at quarterback today. All right, so they're going to line up here in the shotgun as well. You got 3 receivers on the play. They're going to hand it to the back there out of the shotgun formation, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up. So we got 2nd and 10 coming up. Fresh off a turnover, you want to go ahead and capitalize and get some points here offensively if you are the Breakers. But here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up. Going to line up in the shotgun here. 3 receivers, 2 backs. Takes a snap. Their defense sends 5. He throws it. Receiver catches it. Makes a move. Makes one guy miss. Cutting back towards the sideline there. Still in his feet. Picks up at least about 16 yards on that reception. Taylor is the receiver on the play. So it's going to be a 1st down here for New Orleans. Let's see if they can keep this going. All right, here we go. Takes a snap there. Going to hand it to the back, and up the middle he goes. picks up about 5 yards on the carry. So we've got second down coming up, 2nd and 5. Again, we're here in the first quarter with 9 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. This is New Orleans' first possession with the football. Defensively, they forced a fumble, so now they're trying to capitalize off of that fumble. 2nd and 5 coming up. All right, here we go. Receiver goes in motion here. Takes the snap there. Throws a quick pass to the receiver, and this time the defensive back does a good job of holding on there. He picks up about a yard on the play. So now we've got third down coming up. 3rd and 4 from the New Orleans 43-yard line. Here in the first quarter with 9 minutes to go. Important third down here. Let's see if the defense opts to bring pressure here. But here we go. 10 seconds here on the play clock. Lines up in the shotgun again. 4 receivers on the play. Takes a snap. Defense sending 6. He's going to take a deep shot here. Overthrew the receiver there. Was not much there. Great coverage on the play. 4th down coming up. So 4th and 4 coming up from their own 43-yard line. So they will opt to bring out the punt unit. Looks like he had a guy underneath that he probably could have hit on that play. That would have been enough to get you the first down. But he tried to be aggressive there. Knew they were blitzing, so tried to hit him deep, but ultimately unable to connect. So now we're faced with a 4th down coming up here. Punter Matt White, we will see what he does here. He's averaging just under 46 yards per punt. Punt's on the way. See if we get a return here. And it is fair caught at about the 16-yard line. So fair caught at the Birmingham 16-yard line. So when we come back, we'll see if the offense can actually finish off this drive in the end zone. Last time they moved the ball with ease, but ultimately fumbled the ball, and it cost them points. Let's see if they do this time around when we come back from the commercial. Again, both of these teams have done tremendous this season. I mean, you've got the New Orleans Breakers. They're 5-2 on the year. And then you've got the Birmingham Stallions, in which they are 7-0. So they're trying to have that undefeated season. So we'll see what happens here today. But both teams have had the football, and neither team have been able to score yet. We'll see what happens this time with Birmingham when we get back from the commercial. And so basically, since there is 10 weeks in this season right here, this game is very critical in the sense that the Stallions and the Breakers, they're both right now currently in the same division, in the South Division. And so the Stallions, obviously, 7-0 right now. Then you've got the Breakers at 5-2. And so therefore, if the Stallions were to go on to win this one and advance to 8-0, then yeah, there would be no way that the Breakers could even catch up with them at this point. All right, so we're getting ready to get back here to the action here again. We are still right now currently in the first quarter with 7 minutes and 58 seconds to go. Both teams have had the football. Neither team has scored yet, but here we go for the Birmingham Stallions. In the shotgun, trips towards the top of the screen here. Going to take the snap, hands it to the back off the right side there. And so picks up about 3 yards on the carry there. 3 tough yards there. So we got second down coming up. 2nd and 7 from the Birmingham 19-yard line here in the first quarter with 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. right, here we go. Shotgun again. This time we got 4 wide receivers on the play and 1 running back. Defense sending pressure. Offensive line picks it up. Smith moving. He's going to scramble again. And he gets out of bounds there. Not sure where they're going to mark him there. Is it enough for the first? They give him that forward progress there. So therefore, first down, 1st and 10 here for the Stallions from their own 26-yard line here. So let's see what can go. I mean, right now, Smith is having his way out there on the ground. He's doing a tremendous job of finding a lane to run through and taking advantage of what's there, honestly. And that's been a big boost right there for the Stallions. I mean, right now, he's got 3 carries for 37 yards. All right, here we go. One back in the backfield. Takes a snap there. Going to hand it to the back. Bo's looking. Bo finds a lane there, and he picks up the first down. So another first down here for the Birmingham Stallions. And honestly, they're moving the ball with ease here. Defense is going to have to find a way to negate this ground game, or at least limit it. Because on one end, you got Scarborough running. On the other end, you've got Smith keeping it. So right now, the defense, their eyes is fully in the backfield right now. They actually tried to send some pressure, but they didn't get there. But here we go. One back in the backfield here. 3 receivers on the play. Play action fake. Smith has it. Smith throws it. And it's a risky one there, but it's incomplete. That time the defensive back, great coverage there. That's those kind of plays right there where you want to try to make a turnover right there if possible. If you're the defense there, you get a hand on it, you want to try to get 2 hands on it. But great coverage nonetheless. Yeah, that time he was almost in position to pick that off. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Stallions. Again, we're here in the first quarter with 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go. 3 seconds here on the shot clock. Got to take the snap. Play clock. Smith with it. Feeling the pressure, so he's going to run. And this time, Smith is going to pick up about a good, about a good 6 yards on that one. So now we've got 3rd and 4 coming up. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. All right, so he's going to line up again in the shotgun here. This time, Marable's the back in the backfield next to him. 4 receivers on the play. Smith takes a snap. They send the safety, looks like. He's going to dump it down low. The receiver with some space to work with. That's going to help the yak average out there. And he's shoved out of bounds at about the 34-yard line for the New Orleans. That was a great play right there to get the ball out quickly there. And he had some space to operate there and was able to get the yards after the catch. All right, here we go again, guys. Shotgun this time. 4 wide receivers on the play. Defense showing pressure. Let's see how many guys they send. All right, so they send 6 guys. Actually, some delayed pressure this time. They finally get to Smith for the sack. They sent 5 at first. Then they had 1 guy delay and send. And ultimately, too many guys for the offensive line to pick up there. And that's exactly what the defense wanted to do. Honestly, I'm looking at the center here on the replay here. And so the center, you got to be able to see that guy coming because he was the only guy that did not have somebody to pick up on that play. And he just never saw him. All right, here we go again. 4 receivers on the play this time. Takes a snap out the shotgun. Defense coming. Throws it to the back at the backfield. He's got some space here. That's going to be a first down. And then he gets out of bounds at about the 22-yard line right now of New Orleans. And so another first down here for the Stallions. So the Stallions, last time they brought it close, turned the ball over before they were able to get into the end zone. Let's see if this time they'll be able to get to the end zone. Or can the defense come up big once again and create a turnover? But great job by Smith to find it back out the backfield, had a lot of space to work with, and ultimately took advantage of that space. All right, so here we go again out of the shotgun. So far in this current drive, 8 plays, 62 yards, about 5 minutes and 15 seconds off the clock. They let the play continue, but there is a penalty right now. Running back carried the ball, picked up maybe about a good 6 yards, but let's see if this will stand. And so, oh man, what's good with you? What's good with you? You say, what's good, JB? And so, hey, just another Saturday, but glad to have you here. Oh man, how are you doing? Yep, that's going to move the offense back 5 yards right there. And so, I mean, the Stallions, they have shown that they can really move this football here, particularly when Smith takes off and run or when they hand it off to the back. And he's doing a good job here when he's finding some of these open guys, getting yards after the catch. But ultimately, it's been the few mistakes that they have made that have really hurt them the most. So after the penalty, that's going to back them up now to about the New Orleans 27-yard line, but they're going to be facing first and 15. If I'm New Orleans defensively, you've got to watch out for the run still, or either the yards after the catch on those quick passes, or either the quarterback scrambling. But here we go, 5 wide. Smith with it. Smith, he's actually going to throw it, and he has a man in the end zone. Did he get his feet down? That is going to be a touchdown for the Stallions. So here we go. Our first touchdown of the game, and it's Adrian Hardy that counted off in the end zone there. Able to get his feet down and secure the catch and the touchdown there. So the Stallions are up 6-0 in this one. And let's see, old man says, same old same. It doesn't look good for the Breakers right now. You said I got 50 on them. Oh, so you didn't put 50 on them here. So I know you're going to be going for New Orleans on this one. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. They're going to have to be able to score offensively here because the defense has been giving up a lot of yards on the ground to the Stallions. Let's see the PAT attempt. All right, so they're lining up right now for the point after touchdown attempt. Let's see if we can convert and make this a 7-point game. All right, hold is good. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So the extra point is good. So the Stallions lead now 7-0, scoring on their second possession of the game. So let's see what New Orleans has in store for us here on their second drive coming up after we get back from the commercial. Here in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Birmingham leading 7-0. And so just to look at so far what's taking place, I mean, Smith, 5 of 6 out there passing. So that's really good right there. 81 yards, got a touchdown now, no interceptions. He also has 4 carries for 43 yards in this one. Scarborough's got you 5 carries for 40 yards here. So as a team, they already, here in the first quarter, already got 83 yards on the ground already here in the first quarter. Again, it was a fumble that cost them from scoring on their first drive, but this time they capped it off in the end zone thanks to the Smith. Thanks for the pass from Smith for the touchdown. And it was Hardy who caught that catch. That was his first catch of the game, and he's got 27 yards on that reception. Williams also has 2 catches for 27 yards as well. And then looking at the at New Orleans and what they're doing, I mean, Slaughter right now, he's 2 of 3 out there, so he's got your 18 yards passing. And so Ellis on the ground, 2 carries for 5 yards. So hadn't had the ball too much in this one. It's been mostly the Stallions with the football in this one. But we will see what the offense is going to look like when they go back out there after this commercial. Let's see. Old man says, I've been doing so many practice mock drafts. It seems like quarterback receivers go fast. And so, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, today I finalized the actual like draft order. And so I sent you that on Twitter and all like that. So, yeah, your team will be having the last pick, at least in the first round. That means first for the second round since we do the snake order for the fantasy football draft. But absolutely. I mean, I'm telling you, absolutely. It goes extremely quick, extremely quick. And so, 80s, what's good with you? What's good with you? And you say, JB, what is Birmingham's team called? It's the Stallions. The Stallions. And so, absolutely. Absolutely. But glad to have you here, 80s. How are you doing? How are you doing? And so we've got old man here, we've got 80s here, we've got coach here, we've got the crew here. So everybody let me know who you're going for in this one. I know old man's gonna be going for New Orleans here. So hey, that's what's up here. He went so far as to put money against an undefeated team. You gotta like that. You gotta like that. 80 says that's what the ladies called me. Somehow I knew 80s was gonna take it that route there. I knew it was coming. I knew it. Oh man, but here we go. Coming back from the commercial right now. So the Stallions are about to kick off things here, and let's see what New Orleans has in store for us here with their second possession of the game. They've been on defense for the most part here, so the offense has to put together some type of drive here and get some points, or at least give the defense some time to get a rest or something. Let's see. Old man says, I'm going to take Baker and N'Keal Harry with my two first. And so, old man is really trying to throw some smoke screens, I guess. Some real smoke screens. Let's see. He says, hey, old man. Oh, man. Here we go. All right, but here we go. So, first and 10 here. In the first quarter, 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go. First and 10. Let's see how things play out here. Out of the shotgun formation. Got 10 seconds right now on the play clock. 4 receivers right now. Receivers going in motion. Takes the snap here. Looking. Throws it across the middle. And he's going to get the reception. There's going to be a pickup of what looks to be about a good. Up there saying he dropped it there, it looks like. So, all right. So that's going to be an incomplete there. So second and 10 coming up then. And so let's see. 80s, appreciate the super chat there. Appreciate you. And you say, where is my Bill Belichick son logo? And so, I mean, actually, like, I have not necessarily been able. Let me see if I log in. Can I do it? But yeah, it should be. Hold on, it's been a minute since I've done it. But yeah, it should be there. Hold on, I forgot how it works myself, but it should be there. Absolutely. But yeah, appreciate that though, 80s. All right, here we go. 3 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Play fake, looking, throws it across the middle to the receiver, and it is caught all the way to about the 42-yard line, it looks like, of the Stallions. So can New Orleans go ahead and put together a touchdown drive? That's what I want to see. And as the old man says, yeah, if the Breakers win, I win 200 because no one else took them. And so yeah, rightfully so, the way that Birmingham's been looking so far in this one. But hey, if it works out great, then it works out great. Let's see, 80 says, damn old man, how do I get into that action, LOL? All right, so again, just 45 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And right now, New Orleans seems to be moving the football here. Let's see if they can get to the end zone and make this a game. That is what we want to see. But here we go, 2nd and 7 right now. Ball at the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun. Receiver goes in motion. He's going to hand it to the back. Back looking for some room. He finds some room, and he's brought down, let's see, about 2 yards shy of the first down. So we got 3rd and about 2 coming up right now. Again, 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Let's see if they're going to run another play, or will they let the quarter run out? All right, so they decide they're going to go ahead and let the clock expire here. So it's going to be the end of the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, the Stallions lead this one 7-0. But right now, we have New Orleans here with the football, and they're driving it. So let's see if they can cap it off in the end zone themselves when we get back in the second quarter. Let's see, old man says, you have to deal with my uncle and his friends. You said, I already got Bucks winning the Super Bowl. They took the Bills. They took the Bills seriously? Oh, man. I'm sure Mike would appreciate that. But outside of that, wow. Wow. But yeah, so right now we're currently at the conclusion of the first quarter right now. And so the Stallions are up 7-0. But hey, New Orleans moving the football pretty nicely on this drive. And so if they keep this up, they could very well end in the end zone. But they're going to be facing 3rd and 2. So it's going to be critical to come up with a 3rd down play to get the first down and continue to extend this drive. So far, the Stallions, they've had the football for the most part in this one, controlling the clock. So we'll see. Can the Breakers continue to drive that football down there into the end zone? Let's see, but so far in this one, let us start with the Stallions so far in this one. So Smith's been doing it all. 5 of 6 out there passing, got 81 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception, and that touchdown pass was actually to Hardy, who has 1 catch for 27 yards in this one. He also carried himself 4 times for 43 yards in this one. So yeah, I mean he's getting it on the ground, getting it through the air. You've got Scarborough as well. He's got your 5 attempts on the ground for 40 yards, and so averaging 8 yards a carry there. So as a team, the Stallions 83 yards rushing in the first quarter. And so, yeah, absolutely. This has been fantastic here. Meanwhile, for New Orleans here, I mean, they've been doing pretty good themselves. I mean, Slaughter 5 of 6 out there right now. Got you 50 yards passing here. No touchdowns, no interceptions. On the ground, Jones, he's got you 2 carries for 8 yards. Ellis has two carries for 5 yards as well. So they've mostly been relying on the passing game so far. Here, we'll see if that continues here. But, I mean, hey, both of these teams, pretty good. The defense did have a big play, though, on that first drive when they were able to create a turnover by the Stallions, because right now the Stallions honestly would have been up probably 14-0 if not for that turnover. So that was a big break right there for New Orleans. And so let's see. 80 says, keep me in mind, old man. And 80 says, JB Nation USFL halftime show coming up, sponsored by Baker Rattler. And so that's a horrible combination right there. 80's a horrible combination. No, let's not do that. Let us not do that. But again, right now we're still at the commercial, so we're not missing any of the action. But when we come back, I will definitely let you know. All right, so getting ready to return back to the action here. And so we have an important third down coming up right now, in which we've got to see if New Orleans can find a way to get this first down. Let's see, old man says, gotcha, 80s. All right, here we go to the shotgun right now. So let's see if they can get this 3rd and 2 here. Takes a snap. Gonna hand it to the back. The back. Bounce backwards there. Did he get enough forward progress? At first, he tried to find a hole. Nothing was there. Bounce back. Went in there again. Let's see where they mark him at. Will this be a first down here? If not, I feel like you got to go for it if it's not a first down. But let's see what they mark it at. Well, we currently got someone right now for the Stallions who's currently down right now defensively. So Michael Stott's going to look at him. Meanwhile, we're looking at the replay right now to see just where exactly did he go down and where was the ball when he went down. But good job by the back, keeping his shoulder up there. If that yellow line is accurate, it looks like he is short. But we'll see how short. And again, they're showing a replay right now as we have to see exactly where he went down at. But based upon from that angle that they're showing, it looks like he is short there. And that's where they mark him on 4th and 1. So big decisions coming up. Obviously, not that hard a decision, I feel like. You got to go for it right now. But what do you call while you go for it? That's going to be the question. All right, here we go, guys. One back in the backfield here. Got a receiver going in motion. They hand it to the receiver that went in motion there, and he picks up the first down there all the way to the 28-yard line. So we got a 1st and 10 now for New Orleans at the 28-yard line of the Stallions. And let's see if they can continue this drive towards the end zone here. But a good drive so far in this one. That was a clutch 4th down to pick up. Again, that was Dixon that they hand the ball off to there that went in motion, that wide receiver. All right, so now with a fresh new set of downs here, let's see what happens. We've got ourselves 4 wide receivers here and a running back, and we're lined up in a shotgun here. Takes a snap. Defense 10-5. Quarterback throws it, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. And so let's see. Old man says quarterback sneaky. Then old man says never mind. Old man says never mind. We got the results we needed. All right, so now we've got 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10 out of the shotgun here. 4 receivers on the play. Going to take the snap. Going to run a screen here. Gives it to the back. The back stumbles, and he's brought down. So I like the play call, just not the execution of it. It was a pretty good idea, but it didn't work. So therefore, you got 3rd and 9 coming up. Again, we're here in the second quarter now with 13 minutes and 25 seconds to go. So on third down, old man, what do you say they should call here on third down? All right, here we go, shotgun. And so, oh man, look at that. Look at that. There's no way you can deny that at the right tackle spot there. I mean, wow. That's going to back them up 5 yards now and make this third down that much more difficult. When you're going against a team that's undefeated, you have got to play your best game of the year if you're going to beat them, especially this late into the season. And so, but that right there is going to back them up 5 yards. So now we're looking at third and 14 from the Stallions 32-yard line. All right, here we go again. Shotgun takes a snap, looking, throws it, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. Great coverage on that play. I don't see any penalties on that one. So fourth down coming up. And so 80 says called a Philly special. And so let's see. Old man says shotgun, have a receiver go deep slot. And so that sounds like something that I would call on Madden, old man, if I actually have receivers that can actually go deep and stuff like that. But absolutely. But we got a field goal attempt coming up here. Let's see. Kick is up, and that's dead. That's nope. That's not happening. Not happening at all. Terrible kick. So after that miscue on the field goal attempt, that's going to result in no points there. So ultimately, you think about the penalty there. You think about the mistakes. And so ultimately, what could have been a good drive falters, and they end up getting nothing off of that drive there. Big stop there for the Birmingham Stallions on that one. We'll see what the Stallions do offensively, in which they'll be taking over first and 10 from their own 40-yard line after the missed field goal. And here we are right now, currently at the commercial. Let's see. Let's see. Old man says, "Well, in Madden 23, you will now." And that dang, that's right. Right tackle screwed them up on that drive. He did. Ultimately, he did. Because you do wonder, maybe if it's 5 yards closer, and at the very least, maybe the kicker's not so focused on maybe how far it is and stuff like that. Maybe he focuses more on the accuracy. You just never know. You never know. But at the very least, I think he did at least cost him 3 points. At the very least. I feel like the receiver on that pass, though, he jumped a little too early, mistimed it in terms of that jump to be able to dive back into the defender and draw a pass interference as well. But he jumped way too early, I feel like. So, yeah. But a mistake on that one, and we'll see if the Stallions can capitalize on that mistake. So speaking of Madden 23, old man, I know you had to see that John Madden himself is going to be, well, the late John Madden is going to be gracing the cover of Madden 23. And so that was the move that everybody felt that they had to make on that one. So I'm glad they went ahead and did the right thing on that one and put him on the cover of Madden. But again, right now we're currently on the commercial right now, but we should be returning back shortly. All right, so here we go. It's going to be Smith lining up in the shotgun here. Scarborough's back in the game as well. We've got three receivers on the play, one running back in the tight end. Slot receiver going in motion, takes a snap there, going to hand it to the back off the left side there, and he's going to pick up 2 yards on the play. All right, so here we go here in the second quarter with about 12 minutes and 15 seconds to go. All right, takes a snap there. Going to hand to the back again off the left side. And this time he picks up about another 2 yards on that one. So 3rd and 6 coming up here. 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. Stallions up 7-0. And so we got a 3rd down coming up here. If you are right now New Orleans, I feel like this is a good time to try to bring some pressure right now and force them to punt the ball. Given where they are right now on the field, you let them get another 1st down, there's a good chance they're going to come away with some points barring a turnover. Let's see. Old man says, yeah, they did right. I like the old school cover the best. And so, yeah, I did like that as well. They chose a great one as well. I do like that. But here we go to the shotgun. Smith looking here for the Stallions. Dumps it off to the back. And so the back, he tried to come backwards here, but ultimately got brought down. They say a pickup of a yard on that play. So, hey, excellent defense there by New Orleans there. And so that's going to force a punt. All right, punt's on the way. Let's see if we get a return here. And ball's going to bounce into the end zone there. So we're going to have 1st and 10 for New Orleans from their own 20-yard line here in the second quarter with 10 minutes and 53 seconds to go before the half. And again, we're currently at the commercial again. Well, yeah, 80s. Let me know, 80s. How did you feel about the first NBA Finals game, 80s? How did you feel about that one? I'm sure you got to see how that played out. So, how did you feel about that one and what Boston did in the 4th quarter? But yeah, so far in this one, let's see what the Stallions have done so far in this one. So Smith, he's been 6 of 7 out there on the field. Got you 82 yards passing and a touchdown, no interceptions. Also has 7 carries for 44 yards so far in this one. I'm sorry, 4 carries for 43 yards here. Scarborough has got 7 carries for 44 yards so far in this one. So 87 yards on the ground total so far in this one for the Stallions. Then you look at what New Orleans is doing right now. So yeah, Slaughter, he's 6 of 9 out there. He's got you 51 yards passing here for New Orleans. And on the ground as a team, they have 6 carries for just 20 yards so far in this one. So not much from the running game so far in this one as compared to what the Stallions are doing. But, I mean, if the defense keeps doing what they're doing like that last drive, things could get interesting. Let's see, 80 says 76ers were robbed. I'm surprised you didn't say the 76ers are going to win the championship. That's what you normally say, even if they aren't in it, that you would say they're going to win the championship. Oh, man. But 80s, what do you think the 76ers need to add in the offseason to get them to that championship? All right, guys, here we go. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun right now. 3 receivers on the play. Running back goes in motion. Takes it. Fakes it to the back. Going to step up. Going to throw it across the middle there. And it's a nice catch and a nice tackle right there. And it's a pickup of a good about 15 yards on that one. It's going to be a 1st down. All right, so they're already lining up here. Got everybody about close here, so everybody's close in this shotgun this time here. Receiver goes in motion. Going to take the snap here, hands it to the back, up the middle, and he gets brought down, but he's going to pick up about 2 yards. So we got 2nd and 8 for the New Orleans 37-yard line. And so 80 says, haha, LOL. And so let's see, old man says 76ers need Russ Westbrook. And so I agree with you, old man. That's a great analysis right there. I think they can make that happen. All right, here we go. Shotgun again. Four receivers this time. Takes a snap. Defense standing four. Gonna throw it, and it is caught there. He's tripped up quickly, but he picked up about a yard or two on that reception. Third down coming up. Let's see. 80 says, there is too much drama on the team. You get paid to play, so play. And so, hey, those are some wise words right there. Those are some wise words for sure. No doubt about that. If there's anyone who knows about drama, it's a Lakers fan right here. So I know exactly what you mean. 80 says, old man, LOL. But here we go. Quarterback throws it. It's caught this time by the receiver, and he's going to pick up the first down and then some. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of the Stallions. That's a big pickup right there on third down for New Orleans. If you want to win this game, you got to be able to convert on third down. All right, quarterback takes it, throws a quick pass there to the slot receiver, trying to make something happen there, and he picks up about a yard and a half on that one, probably about 2 yards on that one. So here we go. Second down coming up. They say 2nd and 7. Again, we're here in the second quarter with about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go. All right, we got 4 wide receivers on the play. Takes the snap, throws it, and it is caught. And that's going to be another first down here. So, all right, so I'm seeing some big-time throws here by New Orleans here. And right now, you've got Taylor currently down right now. That is huge right there for them. But we have a first down to work with at the 31-yard line right now. But guys, let me know what should the NFL do with the Pro Bowl, honestly? Like, should the NFL just get rid of the Pro Bowl game altogether? What do you guys think the NFL should do with the Pro Bowl? Because right now, I think what we saw last time, it just was not up to par. And I know the NFL's been having conversations about what to do with the Pro Bowl game. So what are some ideas that you guys have for the NFL Pro Bowl? Should we just ultimately forget about the Pro Bowl game by itself? Go back to tackling like we did back in the day? What is your solution? All right, so here we go, guys. 1st and 10 right now. Hey, Slaughter right now, 11 to 14 for 98 yards so far. He's been doing good, but can he get them in the end zone is the question. Takes a snap. Gonna hand it to the back there. Off the left guard there, and he's gonna pick up about 3 yards in the carry. So we got 2nd and 7 coming up. A little bit of pushing and shoving right there taking place. Let's see. Old man says, I got the perfect trade. It's a win for all parties. He says 76ers get Russ. Lakers get a couple picks and bench players. Eagles get Nikhil Harry. Nelson Aguilar for 2024 first for Smith. And so I think that's gold. I think that's gold. Let's see. Here we go. 2nd and 7 right now. Receiver goes in motion, takes a snap there, gonna hand it to the back, up the middle, shakes one guy off, and is able to get the first down and takes it within the 20. Right now, they're at the 19-yard line. Let's see if they can keep it going here. Keep it going. They're gonna line up quickly here. They want to keep running this momentum for as long as they can. All right, here they go. Takes a snap there, looking, throws it, and it is caught there by the receiver, and he shook that tag. He shook that hit off. There you go. Dixon shook it off. So we got 2nd and 4 now at the Birmingham 13-yard line. So 13 yards away from getting the touchdown and making old man a happy man right now if they can get to the end zone. Let's see if that happens. Let's see. Where did I leave off at? Okay, so old man says the Pro Bowl should be like the NFL version of. All right, here we go. And so, what a big sack. A big sack right there to bring him back. And so that's going to create some difficulties here on third down, 3rd and 9. You cannot lose that kind of yards in that situation right there. So we got 3rd and 9 coming up from the 18-yard line. So 18 yards away from the end zone. And so, okay, so you meant be an NFL version of the Olympics. And so Let's see. 80 says, go back to liking the day. Fans want to see all of those all stars in one place. And so, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we loved it back in the day when guys are going out there. You had your Sean Taylors, RP Sean Taylor, going out there and nailing the punter and stuff like that. That was great to watch. But here we go. Quarterback throws it, and the receiver gets tripped up, but it's close. It's close. 4th and 3. So do you go ahead and go for it and try to send a message, like, hey, we're trying to win this game? Or do you just take the points you can get and kick the field goal? And so let's see. 80 says, play the players more money in the Pro Bowl. I also think they should go back to moving the Pro Bowl to after the Super Bowl and stuff like that. Like let's move it back to after the Super Bowl. Let's get it back in Hawaii. Let's do that. At least get it back to what it used to be. Here we go. Extra point here. Kick is up, and it is good. It is good. So, all right. So the score right now is the Stallions lead this one 7-3, but New Orleans just tacked on 3 more points right there. So 7-3 right now here in the second quarter with 4 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Let's see. 80 says, oh man, you're a genius. 80 says, go for it. Let's see. Old man says, they can even do if the players get the gold. NFL will give 50,000 to their charity. And so hey, that's a good one right there. Let's see. 80 says, I agree after the Super Bowl. And so yeah, don't penalize the fans of the team that won the Super Bowl or either participated in the Super Bowl because we can't see our best players in the Pro Bowl just because of where it happens to end up at. Don't do that to us. So I say it should be up after the whole season. So the team that won the Super Bowl, everybody can congratulate them, all of that stuff. And so, yeah, let's go back to that time, afterwards. Let's see. Old man says, Breakers head coach needs to flip on this O-line. And so he needs to do something here, light a spark there. Do something. I mean, quarterback's doing a good job, though. I mean, he's been doing a very good job. He's 13 to 16 out there, got 110 yards. So he's doing a pretty good job out there. And so it's just, offensive line, give him a little bit more time. That'd be great, especially when we're talking about those key third down situations and stuff like that. That's critical. That is critical. In a game like this, you got to be able to convert on third down. Let's see. Old man says after the Super Bowl is the best. That's right. Silver players get 30,000, and Browns get 10,000 for their charity. And so, I mean, I'm all for after the Super Bowl. I just like that better. It just feels more like the Pro Bowl should feel after the Super Bowl and all like that. I mean, therefore, at this point, we already know who the champions are. It's just great to see it after the Super Bowl. It's like a celebration type of game. If you put it before the Super Bowl, I feel like it just gets overshadowed by the Super Bowl. All right, but here we go, guys. Back to the game here. So we're getting ready for the kickoff here. So New Orleans for to kick things off, and let's see what the Stallions do with it. Kickoff on the way. Will Birmingham return it? They will. All right, so he's at the 10. He's at the 20. Still running here, and he's going to get brought down at about the 25-yard line here. So 1st and 10 for the Stallions from their own 25-yard line here in the second quarter with 4 minutes and 33 seconds to go. Both teams with 3 timeouts. All right, so here goes the Birmingham offense coming back out here. And so, I mean, so far this one, Smith has been so huge for the Stallions so far in this one. Let's see if that continues here. Getting it done in the air and on the ground. But they've got just 7 points to show for it. Here we go. Shotgun again. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end in the back. Up, we've got some movement here. Got some movement. So that's going to move them back here. And if you guys know, if there's one thing that irks me, I probably say the second biggest thing that irks me is when the offense line just starts moving like that, like just making life more difficult for the offense and stuff like that. And so that's one of the things I cannot stand. Let's see. 80 says, "Or have the Pro Bowl during halftime of the Super Bowl." 80s, it's at this point where we're gonna have to sit you down at this point. But here we go. Shotgun, four wide receivers on the play here. Takes a snap, looking, throws it, and it is caught by the receiver. And so he gets brought down there, but it's going to be a pickup of 6 yards by Williams on the play for the Stallions. Second down coming up, 2nd and 4 from their own 32-yard line here in the second quarter with 4 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Again, right now the Stallions lead this one 7-3. Let's see. Old man says everyone wants to see who the fastest receiver, who the strongest arm. So the NFL Olympics, everyone who talks the talk, people can see if they walk the walk. Right about that. You're right about that. People do want to see that. That would be tremendous. All right, here we go, guys. Shotgun here. Trips towards the bottom of the screen. And he's going to hand it to the back with some room to operate, but he gets the first down here before being drugged down. So he's going to have a 1st and 10 at the Birmingham 38-yard line right now. Let's see, old man says, JB, did you see Kendrick Bourne interview? They asked him a lot about Bill Belichick and how his relationship with Mac Jones has been going in 2 seasons. I have not seen it, but what did he say? What did he say? All right, here we go, guys. About 5 seconds here on the play clock. Shotgun again. Going to take the snap here. Going to hand it to the back off the left side here. Still moving, and he picks up about 5 yards on the carry here. So we got second down coming up, 2nd and 5. 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. I feel like if this was like if we had Bojangles as a sponsor, like we talked about during the NFL season, I feel like this would have been a good time to make a Bojangles type of reference at this point right now if they were like a sponsor and stuff like that. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 4 right now. Shotgun again, trips towards the bottom of the formation here. Going to take the snap and low snap here, and Smith just has to fall on it, take that L right now because honestly, it was a poor snap right there. So lucky for them, they avoided disaster, but that could definitely be a big boost right there to help New Orleans defense out. You get a free play here, free down, and move back 6 yards. So now you got third down coming up here. Get them off the field here on third down. Let's see. 80 says, I like that idea, old man, and even doing old and retired Olympics. Let's see Favre's arm versus young punks like Baker, LOL. And so, I'm telling you, every old guy that wins that competition, we're going to be hearing the rumors about them coming back from retirement. My question is, what team do we put Brady on? Do we just put Brady on the old team because he's old, or do we put him on the current guys because he's still playing? So, let's see. And again, right now, we're currently at the commercial right now. But let's see. Old man says, well, his focus is on being one of the best receivers in the NFL. Mac Jones has been working out with him, and basically they are brothers. And so that's exactly what you want to hear right there. That's exactly what you want to hear. And let's see. Old man says, he said people be shocked, but Bill Belichick is right there with them having fun. I always picture Bill to be that kind of coach that as long as there's no cameras around, he might, have a sense of humor and stuff like that, by his standards. But once the cameras go on, it's all business, all serious, and yeah, just no personality in front of the camera. That's Bill's MO, no personality in front of the camera. As the old man says, but he also knows when it's time to be focused. He loves being a New England Patriots. And so, hey, we love having him. We love having him. Absolutely. I mean, excited about what he's going to be able to do this upcoming season. And I'm excited to see what Mac Jones is going to do here in year 2, where a lot of people are already talking about as if he maxed out as a rookie. I'm like, come on, folks. Come on now. Let's not be disrespectful. All right, so getting ready to return back from the commercial. Big third down coming up here, and we will see can New Orleans defense get the stand here and get the football back and try to score here before the half, or can the Stallions continue this possession? But there is 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. All right, so 3rd and 10 coming up. Let's see, can the Stallions extend this drive here? They're going to line up in the shotgun here. Motions the running back out there. So now we've got 5 wide here. Defense sends 4. Smith looking. Smith throws it, and it's off the hand of the receiver. And so, I mean, hey, the quarterback did his job, put it there, but man, it bounced off of his hand. And let's see, 80 says, no, personally, how Bill Belichick is doing a great job, LOL. And so, oh man, I'm telling you, I am telling you. Kicks on the way. All right, so it's going to be New Orleans football here from their own 16-yard line here. We got about 1 minute 50 seconds left to go here. Both teams, I believe, with all 3 timeouts, and so we will see how things play out. And he says he's doing a great job. Oh, man. And again, we are currently at the commercial again with just 1 minute 50 seconds left to go. But right now, the Stallions lead 7-3. But New Orleans, they're going to have 1 minute 50 seconds to try to see if perhaps they can score again before the half. All right, let's see. Old man says a lot of people who do Patriots media are saying the Patriots are running a new offense this year. It could be a mix between Alabama and what the 49ers run. And so I am sure that Bill has some type of plan up his sleeve. I don't think that he's as naive as people believe to think that he would, just try to take control of the offense and not at least have an idea of the direction that he wants to go with that. And so we'll see how it pans out, though. Bill's not going to tell us ahead of time. That's something we're going to have to just wait and see. But that intrigues me. I'm going to have to see how it works out, though. I'm going to have to see how it works out. Let's see. Old man says, if that's the case, NFL be warned. Mac Joker Jones will show up and hey, all he does is win. That's all we need. That's all we need. It's just to go out there and win. I mean, what if Mac Jones has a Joe Burrow type of breakout year this upcoming season? I mean, that would be great. That would be great. I mean, I know everybody likes to talk about I guess the lack of a marquee wide receiver as a wide receiver one for the Pats. But you look back a couple years ago to when Lamar had his breakout year, and the Ravens did not have a breakout type of wide receiver that year. We've seen it a couple of times. When Cam Newton had his breakout year in Carolina, they had Ted Ginn Jr. being that top receiver for the most part. So, yeah. All right, but here we go for New Orleans. Throws a quick pass there, and picks up, let's see, takes it all the way to about the 22-yard line. Second down, coming up 2nd and 4. Got 1 minute 35 seconds left to go. Got to be quick with it. Got to be quick with it here. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Going to line up. 4 receivers on the play. Out of the shotgun. Defense looks like they're going to send 5. They do. Throws it right before getting hit, and he had to throw it a little too soon, so therefore it was incomplete. 3rd and 4 coming up. This is big. You don't want to have to punt the ball back to the Stallions, so you want to pick up this first down at the very least. Oh, that ball was tipped. Let's see, old man says, Judon either troll fans or he's really not going to rock the red sleeves. All right, here we go. Receiver goes in motion. Quarterback takes a snap here. Moving, looking. Tried to dump it off to the back there. Too far behind. Incomplete. There is a penalty. There is a penalty. Let's see what they call. Ooh. So a personal foul against the Stallions there. They say roughing the passer. Let's see the replay here. But this might have been exactly what old man needed right now for his New Orleans right now. Let's see. Old man says Parker's been looking good so far. He's been no stop on working out with Matt, KB, Myers, and Nelson. He also said he hasn't felt this good since he was in college. And so, hey, that's great. That's great. I mean, that's what it's sometimes all about. I mean, these guys, they put their bodies up under so much, so sometimes they can go seasons without being at their best form, and it does show out there. So if he's feeling that great, then hey, that's perfect. That's perfect. And so let's see. 80s appreciate that super chat right there. He said, JB, what is more important to the planet? The President of the United States or an emergency quarterback? And so that's simple right there. It's definitely an emergency quarterback. Hands down. Hands down. Because I'm telling you why. An emergency quarterback is there when you need him. And so therefore he comes and saves the day and stuff like that. And you actually get to see him putting in the work. And he doesn't hide behind a statement. So therefore, it is definitely the emergency quarterback, hands down, every day of the week. Every day of the week. Great question right there. All right, and so therefore that ball right there is fair caught by the Stallions after that punt right there. So therefore, we'll see what they can do with the last minute to go here before the half. Minute and 4 seconds left to go. Let's see, 86. LOL. And so, yeah, absolutely. Those emergency quarterbacks, I mean, they can come in there and they can save. The best part about an emergency quarterback, they can do more than one role usually. I mean, whether we're talking Timothy Tebow, whether we're talking, JB in high school, regardless, they can play multiple positions out there. You can try them out there at tight end, try them out there at wide receiver, try them out there on defense sometimes. I'm telling you. And so, oh man, he says, old man says, give me Baker over Sleepy Joe. And so, oh man, this is Baker's like, finally somebody believes in me. And again, guys, we're currently right now at the commercial, so we're not missing anything. Let's see. 80 says, what if the emergency quarterback lives in Georgia? Then that's how you know that you got your great emergency quarterback. I'm telling you. They make them like they don't make emergency quarterbacks like this outside of Georgia. I'm telling you. Georgia is where it's at. You need your emergency quarterback? I'm telling you, look down there at Georgia. That's where they're at. That's where they're at. And so let's see. 80 says, oh man. Oh man. That's the funniest thing I've heard all day right there. Funniest thing I've heard all day. And again, we are still right now at the commercial right now, but the Stallions lead this one 7-3 right now. That's been the only touchdown that we've seen so far today, and they have the football back when we come back from the commercial with a minute and 4 seconds to see what they can do with the football. Let's see. Old man says the emergency quarterback can be from Alaska and still be better than Sleepy. Sleepy old Joe. So there you go. All right, but getting ready to come back here from the commercial right now. And so again, the Stallions, leading this one 7-3 in the second quarter with a minute and 4 seconds left to go. All right, here we go. 4 receivers on the play. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback takes a snap there, and he's already brought down immediately. Wow, it was a jailbreak right there between that offensive line right there. It's almost like they didn't move after the snap. So right now, New Orleans going to call a timeout. They said not only are we going to get the stop here, we're going to call a timeout, save some time, get the ball back, and still score on you. Let's see if that happens. But they lost 7 yards there on that play. So the Stallions will be faced with 2nd and 17 from their own 15-yard line. Let's see. Old man says, Burgers defense has been playing great. Just need the offense to score some points. And so, yes, that seems like that's always the case against the Stallions. It's like nobody offenses really show up for the most part. But here we go. Takes it, and the ball's deflected there, so that's going to stop the clock and save them from having to call another timeout. So that's really big right now. So now you got 3rd and 17 coming up here. So can this defense get another stop here, perhaps preferably another incompletion, or even create a turnover or something? But the defense is doing their part. Again, just 57 seconds remaining right now before the half. All right, here we go. Shotgun again. 4 receivers on the play. Defense sends 4. Quarterback standing in the pocket. Moving around now. He's looking. He's going to throw it deep, and it is. Oh, it is. Ooh, that is incomplete. Took a shot directly to the back. He's going to be feeling that one for the rest of the month. But, yeah, big time hit there, but he had already dropped the ball, and so incomplete. And so, yeah, I mean, if you're going to get hit, you might as well make the catch. All right, takes the snap. Punt's going to be on the way. Let's see if we get a return here. We do. All right, so he's at the 45, 50. And so steps out of bounds here at about the 48-yard line of the Stallions here. So they're going to take over with 37 seconds, and it's going to be on Birmingham's side of the field. And so you got 2 timeouts here. You got 37 seconds to work with. And so you get a first down. Clock's going to stop. So you have an opportunity here to, at the very least, get a field goal attempt up there. Now, they did miss 1 field goal earlier in the game, but they did convert on 1. And so, hey, these points, you got to capitalize on these points. But right now, if you're New Orleans, you're just thinking, we want to add some more points on the board right now. Let's see, old man says, that one had me, JB. And so, yes, yes. All right, here we go, guys. 4 receivers on the play here out of the shotgun. Going to take the snap. Throws it, and it's caught underneath. Going to be a first down at the 30 now, and so takes it all the way to the 27-yard line. Was unable to get out of bounds, but it does stop the clock because you got a first down, and so here it does stop the ball inside of 2 minutes when you get a first down. All right, they're hurrying up now. They're going to snap the ball. Quarterback's looking. Quarterback's going to throw it, and it's picked off. It's picked off. Wow. I mean, that looked a little like Kirk Cousins-ish right there at times, but man, I get what he was trying to do there, but he just didn't have the arm to zip it in there before the defender got there and ultimately made a mistake on that one, costing his team points on the board, just like that. Yeah, if you're going to make a throw like that, you better have some pinpoint accuracy, in which he did not have on that throw. Yeah, that ball was off the mark. That ball was off the mark. Yeah, that was deflating right there because they were doing so many things right there. And so all you have to do is just not turn the ball over. There's a good chance you're going to be able to at least get a field goal attempt up there. But you turn the ball over, and not only that, now we'll see what the Stallions can do here with 11 seconds here and all 3 timeouts. Gonna take the snap out the shotgun here. fakes to the back, looking, throws, cross the middle, and it is caught. Oh my goodness. And so he goes down at about the New Orleans 34-yard line. They're going to call, I would think they're going to call a timeout, and they do. And so, wow. All of that off a turnover like that. That is huge. That is huge. But Braden, what's good? What's good with you, Braden? And you say, hey, JB, what's good with you, Braden? How are you doing? How are you doing? And so, let's see. Old man says, man, what was he doing? And so, a couple of exclusives right there. But I'm right there with you. Right there with you. I mean, you turned it over, and now you put your team in a bad position there before the half to where now the Stallions, they can tack on some more points. It's going to be a 52-yarder right now. If he makes this 52-yarder right here, I'm taking his name down. And, hey, we may have to have a conversation in the NFL and all like that once somebody starts struggling to pick this man up for my fantasy football team. All right, but here we go, guys. 52-yard field goal attempt here for the Stallions. They lead this one 7-3. Let's see if he can tack on some more. He's 14 of 16 so far this season. Career long, well, season long, I should say, is 49 yards. Let's see. 52-yarder is up, and will it curve back in? Not today. Incomplete. So luckily for New Orleans there, Birmingham was unable to convert that at some points, but your quarterback just can't put you in those situations. He just can't put you in those situations. Well, let's see. 80 says, hey, Braden, it's been a while. Hope you've been well. And so, absolutely. Absolutely. And so, but yeah, but with that being said, guys, I mean, that's halftime right there. We're reaching halftime here. And so the Stallions lead this one 7-3 in this one. And so early on, I mean, Birmingham was moving the football pretty well, especially on the ground. It's been a combination of on the ground, plus their quarterback Smith has been tremendous so far in this one. But I mean, the Breakers, they've been getting some nice breaks in this one. It started on the first drive when they were able to force a fumble about 1.5 yards away from the end zone, and they recovered it there. And so they've been able to make some key stops here to keep it close, but ultimately you can't afford to turn the ball over like they did before the half. Can't do it. Can't do it. All right, let's see. Braden says, doing good. JB still can't believe the Warriors blew game one. I was worried about you, Braden. I was worried about you. I would not have taken that well at all if my team had did that. I mean, especially in the fourth quarter like that. I mean, on the same night where Steph went out there and it looked like he was going to completely shatter his own record. But then, I mean, it wasn't on Steph, though. It was not on Steph at all. You needed more from Clay and Jordan Poole. You needed a lot more from Jordan Poole. A lot more. Let's see. Braden says, doing good 80s. And so Braden also says, do you think the USFL lasts another season, JB? I mean, absolutely. I feel like they will. I feel absolutely they will. I feel like they will. And let's see. Old man says, JB, halftime show. Man, Breakers offense needs to wake up and stop making stupid mistakes. And so you're right about that. You are right about that. Absolutely, you're right about that. And 80s, I did want to extend an invitation to the fantasy football league that I have. 80s, the thing is, if I need to find one more person, and that would put me at 20 and stuff like that. In order for me to be able to add you at that point, I would have to find one more person to add you and all like that. So I wanted to let you know, you are next. You're like right there on that list. If I can find one more person, then perhaps I can make that happen. But right now, we're currently at 18 people right now. So that's a lot of people. I've never done a league that's been more than 16. So I imagine 18 is going to have a pretty dry pool once everybody makes their pick. But if we went 20 deep, then that would be absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And also, one more thing, Braden, you're actually going to be picking second in this year's fantasy league, Braden, because the champ decided that he wants to pick first. And so since he won the championship, he gets to pick where he's going to be picking at. So there you go. Let's see. 80 says, great, JB. He says, I'm sorry, great question on Braden. JB, what happens when the Rocks XFL starts? And so 80 says, yes, JB, I want in. And so absolutely. I mean, 20 teams is something I have never done before. And so let's see. 80 says, will Bill Belichick's son be the commissioner? LOL. And he will not be commissioner. He would have to be up under me. I'm sorry. He's just going to have to be another assistant in another league. Absolutely. 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 And so, but yeah, so that's something. But I'll definitely keep up with that right there, 80s. If I can find one more person that I know, then that'll be probably perfect right there. If I can find one more person, I may need to hit up if we can get Michael back on, perhaps. I'll reach out to Coach Dante as well. Maybe Coach Dante may want to join. But that's okay. Let's see. Braden says, "Okay, that's fine." JB, did you see I changed my name? I did not. Well, hold on. Did you change it recently? Um, from the Yellow Mellows? I remember it was Yellow Mellows. If you change it again since that, I have not seen it. And let's see, Old Man says, it doesn't matter what you're going to do when Baker and Akil Harry take me to the Super Bowl. They must be going to buy you plane tickets to get you there, old man. That's about the only way that those two guys will be responsible for carrying anybody to the Super Bowl. And financially, they can make that happen. But that's about it. They're going to have to buy it. They're going to have to buy it. Another way is if you just take them on Madden and probably edit their ratings or something like that. Maybe that's another way you can probably get them to take you there. That's about it. Those are the only two options I can think of, honestly. That's about it. Let's see, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely see what I can do about that one right there, 80s. I'm gonna definitely look into that one. But man, if we have 20 teams, imagine trying to get a couple starting quarterbacks and you have 20 teams. There's only 32 quarterbacks to choose from and stuff like that. So you got 20 teams. I mean, you better guess correctly when you pick up a quarterback or something. That would be crazy. Let's see. All right, so right now we are currently at 8 thumbs up right now. So yeah, let's see if we can get to 15 thumbs up. Let's aim for that. So yeah, definitely make sure if you have not already that you do press the thumbs up button so far in this one. Let's see. Old man says, if it takes me taking the kill Harry in fantasy to get him off the Patriots, it must be done. At least in fantasy, old man, you're not contract like obligated to keep him. You can always release him or trade him to somebody who has no idea who he is. And let's see. Oh man. Okay, so Braden says, yeah, it's still the Yellow Milos. Oh, okay, bet. Yeah, I did notice that. I did notice that a couple days ago. But yeah, you're gonna be picking second. Old man's gonna be last. The champ, he's gonna be picking first. And so it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be pretty good. People are gonna have to make some trades though. Like they're gonna have to really make a lot of trades to make this work though, because this is gonna be extremely difficult in this league to find talent that's just sitting there in free agency. Let's see. 80 says, "I'm taking the name Bill Belichick's son Mullet," and so there you go. There you go. 80s has already picked that one up, so there you go. And so let's see. Let's see. Where can we? Yeah, I'm gonna work on that one right now. So yeah, I'll definitely work on that one on my end. And so, and how it works is that there's 8 playoff teams, and if you win your division title, that guarantees you a spot. Outside of that, it's just whoever is the best remaining teams that have the best record. Let's see. All right, so Braden says, I watched Nikhil Harry highlights. I think you got yourself a future top 5 receiver, so don't trade him. And so, yeah, we'll see about that. We will see about that. Let me see. But yeah, let me go ahead and see about that one real quick. Let me take a quick look. But yeah, I'm definitely about to start doing mock drafts myself and stuff like that, like a ton of mock drafts and stuff like that. Let's see. Trying to look at all the teams here. Let's see. Old man says if that's the case, Packers wouldn't mind sending a 2023 third. Then I agree. I agree. I mean, if he's that great and you believe in him, Braden, I mean, Green Bay can use another receiver. You can never have too many receivers, right? Let's see. Braden says, by the way, they were his college highlights. I mean, he's not too far removed from college, you know. So hey, he can make a play or two. I've been trying to call Tampa Bay and reunite him with TB12 and all like that. Since apparently, Tom Brady can make everybody great. They say so. I'm like, he might want to rekindle with N'Keal Harry. They got some unfinished business together. But I don't think Brady's taking me serious with that. So as the old man says, yeah, I did one with 18 people, and someone took Jones at 15, three picks from 9. So tell me, old man, when you did your mock draft with 18 people, what did the free agency look like? Some of the better players that was left in free agency. That's one of my concerns. It's like with 18 people now, I know last year we had guys like Zach Wilson in free agency, I think, after the draft. I think that might have been one of the better names that was left or something like that. So I am interested to know what kind of free agents, like players that did not get drafted, even with 18 people and stuff like that. So, all right, so they are warming up here before they get ready to start the second half. Again, right now the Stallions lead 7-3 over New Orleans. Let's see. All right, so just looking right now at the league. Let me see if I can unlock the teams right now in fantasy. And so, yeah, we'll just have to up this. And so, I mean, 20 is that's a crazy amount. Not gonna lie, a crazy amount. But meanwhile, we've got a kickoff here on the way, and the Stallions kick things off here. So let's see, New Orleans on the return. And take it all the way to about the 39-yard line, and that is where they're going to start off here in the second half. So the third quarter on the way, and so New Orleans trailing right now 7-3. Let's see what Kyle Slaughter and the offense can do here. Fresh off of that pick that he threw towards the end of the second half here, can he get redemption here on this drive? Can they get the run game going? I mean, the run game has been not very effective so far in this one for them. So let's see if they can up things in that way as well. All right, so here we go, guys. Out of the shotgun formation right now, takes a snap, gonna hand it to the back, and it's gonna be a pickup of 1 yard on the play. All right, all right, let's see. Old man says, let's see, Julio Jones, OBJ, Gronk, but more than likely because they are free agents still. Yeah, that would make sense because they're still free agents, and so that would make a lot of sense. All right, here we go, New Orleans. Quick pass there, and that's completed. That's going to be, let's see, now we're looking at 3rd and 6 coming up here. So 3rd and 6 coming up here. Let's see, Braden says OBJ and Gronk will probably at some point re-sign with the Buccaneers and Rams. And so I'm thinking that's going to be the case as well, especially with Gronk going to the Buccaneers for sure. OBJ, I think he should go back to the Rams, but we will see. But here we go, guys. 3rd and 5 coming up. Out of the shotgun, takes a snap here. Going to move around here. New Orleans quarterback throws it, and it is cut across the middle there. So Slaughter with the completion there on a key 3rd down pickup is going to give them a 1st down here. So Slaughter right now 16-21 here. Let's see what he does here. Can this offense generate some excitement right now? All right, here we go, guys. Shotgun formation here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Going to take the snap. Fakes to the back. Quarterback going deep to the right side and gets the completion. And so he's going to drag the defensive back all the way to the 2-yard line. That's how you come out of the gate here in the second half, guys. And so can they take the lead against the Stallions? And so talk about going off script here. Wow. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Meanwhile, let's see. Takes a snap out of the shotgun here. Gonna give it to the back in the back. Did he break the play in the end zone? He did. That's a touchdown. Touchdown for New Orleans here. And guys, maybe old man was on to something today. Let's see. Braden says, I remember Taywan Taylor. He used to go play with the Titans. And so that's right. He did play with the Titans. That is right. Absolutely. Let's see. Old man says, what was more shocking? Lamar Jackson made it all the way down to pick 11. And so pick 11, I mean, out of 18 teams there. And so I guess it depends on where they rank these quarterbacks for real, honestly. But absolutely. Let's see. Old man says, let's go. All right, here we go. And, ooh, extra point, no good. That's going to be big later on in this one. You missed the extra point. You missed the field goal. You basically left 4 points on the table due to special teams error. Let's see. But on the good news, though, they do have the lead here 9-7 on the road against the Stallions. Let's see how this goes. When we come back, we'll see how Birmingham responds. Old man says, let's go. Let's see. All right. And again, we're at the commercial right now, but we just had that touchdown drive there by New Orleans. And so pretty big right there. And so they're up 9-7. Way to come out of halftime there and get a touchdown there on the opening drive coming fresh out of the locker room. Let's see. All right, let's see. Braden says they score a touchdown and then miss the extra point. Let's see. Old man says that's 4 points this kicker missed. Time to go for it every time. And so I mean, he is leaving points on the table, and that's going to be huge right there. In a game of this magnitude, you can't leave 4 points on the table like that. You just can't do it. You're going against a team that's undefeated. If you're going to beat them, you got to play perfect. You cannot make these kind of mistakes. And so it's going to be, you just can't do it. You just can't do it. All right, so we're getting ready to see the kickoff here, and we will see what the Stallions have in store. Kickoff on the way. All right, it's going to be a return here. Let's see 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, so he takes it all the way to about the Birmingham 36-yard line right now. So let's see how the Stallions respond after seeing their defense give up a touchdown. We'll see what Birmingham has in store. Let's see. Old man says, JB, you already know Breaker's head coach was flipping out on this offense. About time they do something right. And so I'm sure he said there's someone out there that put money on us to win, and we've got to make them proud. So I'm sure that's the speech he said. Our receiver goes in motion here. Going to hand it to the receiver here, and going to be a loss on the play. So now we got 2nd and 11 coming up. All right, so here we go, guys. 2nd and 11 coming up here. Shotgun formation. We've got 4 receivers on the play, 1 running back. Going to take the snap here. Looking. Throws it, and it is caught by the receiver. He looked almost surprised to catch that one himself, but he took it all the way to the New Orleans 48-yard line here. So a first down here for the Stallions. That was Williams with the reception. All right, here we go. Still in the shotgun. All right, he's going to take the snap here. Looking, going to go deep with it. Incomplete. Receiver wants a penalty there. Looks like he stopped running on that one. And I don't see anything that indicates that they're going to grant him that. So it looks like it's an incompletion. Let's see. Old man says, JB, it's real quiet at my uncle's house right now. And so, all right, here we go, guys. 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end, 1 back. Quarterback hands it to the back, and the back, he gets brought down there. So New Orleans defense definitely playing better against the run as this game continues to go on. 3rd down coming up here. Can they get the stop here? 3rd and 10 at New Orleans 48-yard line. But yeah, old man, I imagine it is. I imagine it is. I mean, I'm telling you, old man's got the magic, guys. I mean, I remember with the whole Virginia Tech, during college basketball season and stuff like that. Got him an ACC championship. That was huge right there. You were able to, you picked the right team that time, and let's see if you'll be right again here. All right, the Stallions here looking. Smith feeling the pressure. Heaves it up there. Incomplete. Incomplete. He had to throw that one earlier. Oh, man, he was facing the turf and everything on that one. They're getting to Smith in that backfield now. So they will have to punt the ball. All right, so the punt is on the way. And it's going to bounce to the end zone here. So New Orleans, let's see if they can score again. They scored a touchdown last time. Can they follow it up again? We're going to find that out. Let's see. Old man says Breaker's sending the heat. That quarterback asking if Eddie Guerrero out there because there's so much heat. And so absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's see. So yeah, let's start with what New Orleans is doing out there. So Slaughter, he's 18 to 24 out there, got 194 yards, no touchdowns, one interception. On the ground, 12 carries for 33 yards. Let's see. Then you look at what the Stallions are doing so far in this one. Smith, he's 10 of 16 out there, 138 yards, one touchdown, no interception. On the ground as a team, 15 carries for 100 yards. Smith is responsible for 43 of those yards. Scarborough is responsible for 45 of those yards. Let's see. I can imagine what everybody else inside of the fantasy football league is thinking. Like, what is JB doing? He's increased it to 20 teams. Oh man! All I can say is draft well, guys. Draft well. Let's see. 80s, are you still there right now? 80s. Want to see if I can send over that link right now to 80s and if he can join it now. But here we go right now for the Breakers. They take the snap here. Stallion sending pressure, throws it up there, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Pass was a little high that time. Let's see. All right, here we go, guys. Second and 10 coming up right now. Out of the shotgun formation, three receivers on the play. One tight end, one back. Up, we have some movement here, so that's going to back them up right now. And so this is not what you need at this point in the game to have a penalty back you up for false start right now. Not when the offense did so good last time. You want to come up and you want to follow up on what took place there. Let's see, 80 says, I'm here. He says, no one better take Baker. I want him. I don't think you'll have to fight anybody on that one. I doubt you'll have to fight anybody on that one. Let's see. I'm going to find the last thing that I got a comment from you for 80s, and then I'm going to drop the link there. All right, let's see. All right, 80s, I sent you the link via the last thing that you commented on, so you should get that notification there. That's the Albert Wilson joining the Vikings video right there that I made. So I dropped the link there. So go ahead and sign up there and let me know once you signed up. So we'll have 19 people, so I'll just have to recruit one more person to join our league, and we'll be set. Let's see. Braden says, with the second pick in the 2022 JB Fantasy Draft, the Yellow Milo select at home with Baker Mayfield. Meanwhile, that pass right there, terrible pass there, but he felt the pressure that time. So fourth down coming up here. So the Stallions defense gets to stop there. And so New Orleans got the punt ball here in the third quarter with 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go. All right, punt is on the way. All right, so it's caught by the punt returner. And there is a penalty right there. There is a penalty. And also, 80s, when you do join, let me know. Do you prefer picking earlier in fantasy or later in the draft or towards the middle? Let me know your preference, and I'll see where I can squeeze you in terms of the draft order for this upcoming season. And right now, they're discussing the penalty right there out there. Let's see. All right, so we got the holding versus the kicking team here. It's going to be a first down. Let's see. I already have questions coming in right now on my phone about what's going on. We're increasing the teams. People hoping that certain guy that means that's going to move their draft pick either later or earlier in the draft. Let's see. You say, yeah, I updated my membership payment. It was through my PayPal and I didn't load any money on it. It's good to go now. And so, okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Appreciate that. 80s, appreciate that. Absolutely. But yeah, let me know if you got the if you did get the link that I sent you via the last one that you commented on and stuff like that. You should be able to join in there now because I know I had locked the teams, but I expanded how many teams I can add. So let me know if it gives you any issues with that as well. And let's see. 80 says, my logo is back, lol. And so, yeah, they took the logo from you. They took it from you, but it is restored now. Absolutely. Appreciate you. Let's see. 80 says, I'm painting. I will check when I'm done. And so, okay, bet. Absolutely, absolutely. So, meanwhile, I will work on recruiting for that one final person. All right, here we go. So, quarterback takes a snap here, and already we've got a penalty right now. We've got a penalty. All right, it's going to be a false start here against the Stallions. It's going to move him back 5 yards here. It's going to be first and 15. All right, so here we go. Shotgun formation right now. Three receivers got a back going in motion. Going to take the snap here. Quarterback feeling the heat, and he just got rid of the ball extremely quick that time. He had no other choice there. Second and 15 coming up. All right, here we go. Second and 15. Shotgun formation here. Going to take the snap here. Smith's looking. Smith feeling the pressure. Oh, they got him. He lost the ball. He lost the ball here. They're fighting for the ball. Who came away with it? I think it's a turnover going the other way. Let's see what the officials say. And they do say it's a turnover. So New Orleans defense comes out there, gets the sack and fumble, and they recover the football. Now the offense will be in pretty good position right now with the football. That is a huge turnover here in the third quarter. Is this the formula that we needed to give the Stallions their first loss of the season? Who knows? Oh man, that's very interesting. Let's see. Old man says, man, JB, 20 people definitely got to do more research. It's going to be crazy but fun. And so, yeah, absolutely. And again, in my league, there is no like whole waivers and stuff like that. So as soon as you got a player that you want to pick up, you go after him. It doesn't matter if you're first place or last place. You get there first, you get them first. That's how it works. Of course, you got to have the roster spot to add them, but absolutely. And let's see. Braden says, I've never been a part of a 20 football, yeah, 20 fantasy football league with 20 people. This is going to be interesting. And so, interesting for sure. Interesting for sure. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. As Yeoman says, let's go. That's right, Breakers. Now score a touchdown. And so, let's see. Braden says, what USFL players do you think could make it back in the NFL? And so, I mean, a guy like Bo Scarborough, I mean, that's someone that comes to mind there just because I know that he has had some stints with a couple of teams. It's that, like third option, especially if running backs start going down for particular teams and stuff like that. I could see someone like that getting in there. But it's going to be someone that provides a lot of value on, whether it's, depth, special teams, or something like that. And so something like that. But yeah, that's the first person that comes to mind for me when I think of someone that could do that. I can see Teron Taylor as well, and so I can see a couple guys like that. Honestly, that's playing today that could actually make that leap back to the NFL. Honestly, I have to do some homework though to come up with some defensive stuff. And let's see. Old man says, "Man, JB, you could hear a pin drop right now at my uncle's. I'm the only one talking that stuff." Hey, there you go. There you go. I mean, wow. I mean, hey, the Stallions, they're in trouble. They're in trouble right now. Are we going to witness the fall of the Stallions right now? That's what we're going to have to wait and see. The fall of the Stallions. Oh, yeah. Let's see. 80 says, can you bribe people in the league with Bojangles? And so, yeah, I'm sure you can offer that on the trading block there. I'm not sure, how that's going to work out, but I'm sure you can try. You might get Nikhil Harry in return. You might get that. All right, here we go. Quarterback takes a snap here, looking, throws it, and it is. Ooh, is that picked off? They say incomplete. That was dangerous there. That was dangerous. But they say incomplete. All right, so third down coming up. All right, so they ran a quick play there and got that first down. So we got 1st and 10 coming up here. Again, we are here in the third quarter with about 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Let's see. Old man says that's why they call them the Breakers. They break other teams and their fans' hopes and dreams. And so breaking seasons out here. Quarterback threw it. He got hit, and oh, he's picked off. He's picked off. Oh, he's still on his feet. Look at this. And so, well, they're saying he's down. They're saying he's down. It did look he was down there, but man, that's a huge turnover right there. Huge turnover. They got a huge turnover to set them up, and then they get this turnover right here. So it's like I said, if you're going to beat a team like the Stallions, you cannot make these mistakes. And so, as old man said, they're heartbreakers, but they're breaking not just the other team hearts, they're breaking our hearts as well out there. I mean, he got hit while he threw it. Ball went up there. Defense was alert, picked them off there. So, hey, we're seeing some back-to-back turnovers out there. Let's see. Braden says, terrible throw. Come on, man. And so, absolutely. I mean, I thought I was watching the Cleveland Browns game from last year, honestly. All right, here we go, guys. Shotgun formation. Every receiver goes in motion. Quarterback takes it. Gonna hand it to the back. And the back, he is going to pick up at least 7 yards on that carry, taking it all the way to the 49-yard line of the Breakers. All right, so here we go. All right, so here we go. So McGough here at quarterback. 3 receivers on the play. 1 running back. Going to take the snap. Hands it to the back. No, he kept it himself. Look at him go. And he's going to go to about the 27-yard line right now. So nice run on that play, but he's getting up. Well, he's not getting up actually right now. He's currently on the ground right now. He's in some pain. And so, I mean, he had a tremendous run on that carry right there. Picked up a bunch of yards there. He read that edge perfectly, just like they teach you to do in NCAA football. And he gained some yards off of it. Used that speed, but ultimately went down. Let's see. Old man says, man, what are they doing? Could have easily ran the ball and at least milked more clock. And so, absolutely, they could have and they should have. But they just do not run the ball that much. Meanwhile, McGough here for the Stallions right now. He's assisted a little bit getting off there, but he is able to put pressure on it himself, so that's a good sign right there. Actually went to college at Florida International. All right, so let's see what Jamar Smith can do here. Going to take the snap. Hands it to the back, and the back, oh man, they got him there. And that time he's going to actually, because he's lucky if he's got back to the line of scrimmage that time. Again, 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. All right, so here we go. Quarterback takes a snap here. Oh, he avoided the guy on the ground there. He's looking, throws it. And, oh, is it a catch? I think it's incomplete there. It's going to be incomplete. Again, try to make that throw on the run and hit Scarborough at the backfield, but incomplete. Let's see. Braden says, "Aren't you a Stallions fan, JB?" And so, I mean, I am rooting for this team to win the championship and stuff like that. And so they're the team I guess you can say I'm most aligned with in terms of what they got out there. But I can't leave old man hanging right now. I can't leave him hanging. He put money on this game right now, so I can't leave him hanging. Can't leave him hanging. All right, so here we go. Smith with the football throws it, and it is incomplete. It is incomplete. There goes Braden calling me out, though. I was just going to stand on the sideline and just, not get involved in this one. All right, but here we go, guys. Fourth down coming up right now. So fourth down coming up. All right, 45-yard field goal is up, and ooh, he missed that one. So he missed the field goal here. So I guess just forget special teams today, guys. It's just not happening. Just not happening. But the Stallions this time missed the field goal, so the score right now, New Orleans still with the lead, 9-7. Things are very interesting here. Someone's going to win and someone's going to lose. We'll figure out how this is going to play out. But right now, Birmingham fans nervous. All right, but here we go. Right now, New Orleans with the football here, starting off from their own 35-yard line right now. They put the tight end in motion here. You got three receivers on the play. You got a back in the backfield. Going to take the snap, hand it to the back, and oh, there's already a penalty right now. Let's see what they call here, but there is a penalty already on this one. All right, so illegal formation. Okay, that's what I was thinking early on, illegal formation. All right, so here we go, guys. First and 15 right now to the shotgun formation. Three receivers got it back going in motion. Quarterback's going to take the snap here. And they're going to run a screen. And oh, he almost threw it directly to the big man, Costin, on the defensive line. I mean, if the big man had some hands, he'd have been going the other way right now. I mean, it was a nice screen right there, but the defense was there. I mean, and so, oh, he got a hand out there and deflected it, which is big. 'Cause if you get that ball by him, Ellis would have had some space to work with. All right, here we go, guys. Shotgun again. Gonna take the snap. Feeling the pressure, he steps up. He's going to throw it, and it is dropped. It is dropped. The first second there, it looked like it was going to be a nice catch, but it's dropped. So we got third and 15 coming up. In a situation like that, I feel like you just would have been better off to take it off and run and stuff like that. I mean, it would have probably worked out. You already threw two picks in this game. Just take off and run. But it was not a bad pass. It's just a drop. Braden says, you can't tell, but JB's legs are shaking because he's nervous the Stallions are going to lose their first game. And so, you got me, Braden. You got me. But here we go. New Orleans with it. Looking. Throws it. It's caught, but it's short, and he's going to be short, well short of getting to the first down marker there. So we got 4th and 4 coming up for New Orleans from their own 41-yard line. And so we have just enough time on the play clock to where they could run out the third quarter if they wanted to before punting the ball. All right, punt is on the way. All right, so right now we're currently at the commercial right now, guys. But hey, this game is close, and we got 1 quarter left. Right now, the Breakers are up 9-7 over the Stallions. And so that's the old man says, this is too close of a game. Breakers need to make a move and score. And so I feel like this is the kind of game where if they went ahead and they scored, somehow it would wake up the Stallions to where they'll go out there and start playing much better. But that's what we want. We want to see a good game. So absolutely, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But one thing though that I mean right now that the Breakers are doing that they need to improve upon. You can't have your quarterback turn the ball over. Right now, he's thrown 2 picks so far in this one. So in the fourth quarter, you cannot have him turn the ball over. Right now, the game is way too close. Special teams, a lot of missed field goals out there. A lot of missed field goals. And let's see, Braden says, out of the Stallions, Buckeyes, Patriots, and Lakers, what team are you the most? Are you the fan of the most? And so that is a great question, Braden. A great question. I will have to say I can't choose. It's tough for me to choose because I feel like the Patriots and the Buckeyes they go hand in hand for me. Patriots and the Buckeyes go hand in hand for me in terms of being the most fan for them. The Lakers, definitely a diehard fan, but not as much as I was during the Kobe Bryant era. And so, but that's just I guess my interest in the NBA in general has nothing to do with the Lakers. It's just the interest in the NBA isn't what it is for me when it comes to football because football is my sport. So therefore, Buckeyes and the Patriots are 1A and 1B. If you're forcing me to pick one above the other, I probably would slightly lean towards Patriots over Ohio State, but it's extremely close. We're pulling out the measuring chain for this one, how close it is. And then you got the Stallions. They're just in the back seat right there. So had to pick a team. So there you go. But yeah, that's a great question, though, Braden. Absolutely great question for sure. All right, so here we go, guys. Out of the shotgun formation, we got 4 receivers here for the Stallions with the football. Smith feeling the pressure. Smith brought down. This is becoming a familiar scene right now as the game continues to go on. I'm not sure if we're watching the New Orleans Breakers right now or the New Orleans Saints out there because right now that defensive line is playing a lot like how the Saints look during the regular season. So now we got 2nd and 14 coming up. When you come into your work early in the downs and stuff like that, you force 2nd and long, you force 3rd and long, and that's advantage defense right there. Let's see what they do here on 2nd down. Line up in the shotgun. Running back goes in motion here. Takes a snap here. Going to hand it to the back and the back up the middle. Gets brought down after picking up 2 yards there. So now we got 3rd and 12 coming up. 3rd and 12 at the Birmingham 32-yard line right now. Can New Orleans defense get another stand right now? That's what we're waiting to see, and we're going to find out. All right, so here we go once again. Out of the shotgun. Going to take the snap here. Looking. Clean pocket. Throws it. And it is caught. Okay. So we have that reception right there. It's going to take it to the 49-yard line. So there we go. 1st and 10 at the New Orleans 49-yard line. All right, so here we go, guys. 4th down coming up. First down coming up here in the 4th quarter with 13 minutes and 14 seconds to go. And we have a timeout called by the Stallions. They've got 2 timeouts remaining. Again, they trail right now. That's right, trailing in the 4th quarter, 9-7. And so, yeah, again, the Stallions are calling the timeout right now. They're trailing 9-7 right now. So they want to get this right now. They want to get this right. And so we'll see what they do here. Again, it's 1st and 10 right now for the Stallions. And let's see what they do. Let's see. Old man says the Warriors and Nets paid approximately $268 million in luxury tax during 2021. The rest of the league paid $220 million combined. That's a bold statement right there. Wow. Meanwhile, Smith stumbles but keeps his footing, throws it deep out of bounds, incomplete. So we got an incompletion there, 2nd and 10 coming up. That's the play they called, fresh off the timeout right there. And so obviously right now, the Stallions are more than a little nervous right now. More than a little nervous right now. Special teams has failed both teams right now. And, hey, we have a 9-7 game right now. And so our only undefeated team right now, the Stallions. Will they seize defeat for the first time, or will they find a way to rise above this and get a win? All right, here we go. Takes a snap there. Going to hand it to the back. And the back picks up about 2 yards on the carry. All right, so here we go, guys. 3rd and 7. Right now, so far in this game, the Stallions, they have been 2 of 8 for 3rd down conversions. They need 7 yards to get the first. Can they get it out of the shotgun? Takes a snap. Looking. Throws it. And it is caught, and he fell forward, and it looks like he picked up the first down, and they mark it to where it's a 1st down right there. So you're going to move the chains right there. So it's 1st and 10 for the Stallions. Again, they trail 9-7, so a successful field goal would give them the lead. All right, here we go, guys. Out of the shotgun, going to take the snap. Hand it to the back, up the middle. Going to pick up about a good about 3 yards on the carry. So we got 2nd and 7 coming up here at the New Orleans 38-yard line. 11 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. And let's see, 80 says, hey, JB, old man, and Braden, I have to go. Hope to talk to you all later. And so, yeah, absolutely appreciate you coming through, 80s. You take care. Again, I'll be looking to see, when you do join the league and stuff like that. But appreciate you for coming through and look forward to seeing you next time. All right, here we go, guys. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass right there. So 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 7. So we got 3rd and 7 coming up, guys. 3rd and 7. Quarterback takes a snap here, looking, throws it. Oh, it's going to be picked off. It is picked off. Wow, what a defensive play that was. And so, man, I mean, the ball stuck to his hand so much he had no choice but to catch it. Wow. Wow, let's see. Braden says, see ya 80s. And so, absolutely. But, man, what an interception right there by Mr. Washington on that one. That time, receiver tried to bring it to himself, bounced off his hand, bounced off his face mask. But what it didn't bounce off, the defender that time, because he caught the ball. And, hey, now it's going to be New Orleans with the football again after another big turnover here. We've seen big turnovers. We've seen big missed field goals here. And so, hey, this is a big quarter, fourth quarter, 11 minutes and 3 seconds left to go. But right now, if you are New Orleans, you've got to find a way to get into that end zone again and really apply some pressure to the Stallions right now because they've got to be feeling nervous right now. And so, but hey, that's a big time interception right there. Old man says, let's go, JB. And so, old man, he's happy about that. I'm sure that right now the room is quiet with the exception being old man right now getting real loud with that one. But man, what a key turnover that was right there. Key turnover. Wow. Brandon says JB legs are shaking more. I mean, I'm seeing my undefeated season right now flash before me right now. Is it not meant to be perfect right here for the Stallions? Oh man. But yeah, right now on the commercial here, after that turnover here, so we've seen quite a few turnovers here. Protecting the football is going to be so huge the rest of the way. Now's a good time though for the Breakers to try to establish more of that ground game here. So far in this one on the ground, they've gotten a total of 14 carries for 43 yards so far in this one. So now's a good time to go ahead and try to melt some clock. All right, so here we go, guys. Out of the shotgun right now. Quarterback takes the snap. They're going to hand it to the back. Cuts up the right side there, and so going to pick up about 5 yards on the carry. So we got 2nd and 5 coming up here at the New Orleans 48-yard line. And so let's see. Old man says, milk as much clock as possible and at least score a field goal. Just don't turn the ball over. You're right. Milk some time there. At least cut it in half, preferably more than that, and get a field goal out of it. Give the defense some more confidence out there. But here we go. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Take the snap here. Back. Stiff arm somebody. Next guy trips him up, and he's brought down about a yard shy of the first. So we got 3rd and 1 coming up right now. It's going to be on the Stallion side of the football field here. So big 3rd down coming up here. Let's see if New Orleans can get this first. Snaps the ball quickly. Hands it to the back. The back gets the first down and then some. So he's going to take it, let's see, all the way to about looks like about the 43-yard line. They're hurrying up again. Let's see. Braden says, agreed, old man. All right, takes a snap here. Hands it to the back. Back moving, looking. All right, so he gets brought down. Going to be a pickup of about 5 yards on the play. All right, here we go, guys. We got about 10 seconds now. 10 seconds on the play clock. Can snap the ball. And all right, so not much there on the ground that time. May have eked out about 2 yards on that one. So we got third down coming up, guys. 3rd and 3 on the Birmingham 37-yard line. And so with 8 minutes and 50 seconds left to go, I mean, it makes sense to continue to run that ball here. Try to get this first down here, but if you at least get at least a solid 2 yards, and if you have to go for it on 4th down, then by all means do so. And so let's see. Mike, what's good with you? What's good with you, Mike? We got Mike here. And so he says, hey, JB, get thumbs up. And so that's right, get those thumbs up going. Well, we got Mike here. You just missed 80s not that long ago, Mike. And so, oh, man, talk about bobbling the catch. But he got the reception on that one right there. So that's going to be a 1st down and 10 at the 26-yard line for the Stallions. And so that's great right there for the Breakers. They are really coming into their zone right now. But that was a big-time catch right there. He bobbled it first, but luckily for him, he was able to retain that and get the 1st down. They hand it to the back. He's going to actually lose a yard on the carry. And so let's see, Mike says, will Birmingham stay undefeated? That's usually the line that I always say. Braden says, I thought that was picked for a second. And so, I mean, hey, Braden, my leg stopped shaking that time for a split second, thinking it was a turnover. But then, nope, that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. But yeah, Mike, how are you doing? Here we go. I'm out of the shotgun right now. Quarterback takes a snap right now. He's looking, feels the pressure, but he stays calm, throws it to the back, and the back drops it, in which that's a good thing because if he caught it, he would have lost some more yards there. So you got 3rd and 11 coming up. But that will stop the clock right there. That will stop the clock with about 7 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Let's see, Mike says, waiting to catch your USFL stream. And so appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that. And so, Mike, I had a question that I wanted to ask you, Mike. We just got 80s to join our fantasy football league, so we need one more person to join our fantasy football league. Mike, would you like to join JB's fantasy football league? If so, let me know, and I can send you over a link to join our league. But just let me know, Mike, if you would like to join. Meanwhile, the Breakers going deep. Incomplete. He's looking for a flag, looking around. I'm looking around. Everybody's looking around, but there's no penalty in sight. So 4th down coming up here. Let's see, old man says, man, this offense can't do anything right. Well, they got a 45-yard field goal attempt. Let's see if they can convert. Kick is up. Kick is, oh my goodness, it's bad again. It's bad again. Do we have a backup kicker right now in the stadium? Anybody that's kicked remotely in high school, middle school, pee-wee, doesn't matter. Do we have anybody else that we can look at right now? Because right now these kickers are looking bad, and they are leaving points on the table. I mean, this man has left 7 points on the table now for his team. Wow. Let's see, Braden says you have to make that field goal. And so, yeah, I mean, this is you got to make it. You got to make it. You got to make it, but they failed to make it. So they have a lead right now. But when you can't capitalize on mistakes that your opponent's making and your opponent's undefeated, there's going to be a time where Birmingham's going to put it together to at least score one more time, I would think, in this game. So if you are New Orleans, you're only up by 2 points, not even up by 3. You have got to take advantage of these opportunities right here. You can't leave that many points on the table. You just can't do it. And that's exactly what they've done. That is exactly what they've done. And so old man says that's 7 points he has missed. And so you're right about that. You're right about that. Let's see. Mike says, too busy lately to give it proper attention. Corporate always on my case. And so that's why corporate is always after him. I mean, always after him. So we understand, though, Mike. We do understand. Absolutely. But here we are right now, currently at the commercial right now. And so, again, the score right now, the Stallions are down 9-7. But when we come back from the commercial, they will get the football after the missed field goal with the Breakers. I mean, how many times can the Breakers continue to miss the field goal? Let's see. Braden says, at least your legs stop shaking for a little bit. And so they could use the break. They could use the break. Let's see. Mike says, JB, did any transactions take place last few weeks USFL that matters? And so that is a great question. I have not been following the transactions lately by the USFL, but that is a great question. If anybody does know any transactions, meaningful transactions, I should say, that took place in the USFL. And so, but that is a great question. Great question. Let's see. Let's see. Mike says, if it changes and I think I can give it the attention, I will let you know. So, yeah, definitely let us know here, Mike. Absolutely. We're actually 19 teams deep now because Old Man just joined. So, we're 19 teams deep. So, there's only one final spot that we have left to get to that 20 spot. But absolutely. Let's see. Old Man says, if I'm on the Breakers defense, I'm snapping on the offense and the kicker, especially the kicker. Especially the kicker. Let's see, Mike says, any players you come to like? And so, I mean, for me, in terms of players that I have come to like here, obviously, since I watched Birmingham the most, so for me, Bo Scarborough was already a fan of him, like throughout his time, whether we're talking Bama, although I was not a Bama fan, but didn't mind him there, then in the NFL. And so, yeah, he's the running back there for the Stallions. And so, definitely do like him out of the backfield. Speaking of which, they tried to throw the ball to him. Oh my God, the ball is just up in the air. I mean, nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. Let's see. Mike says that's a huge league, JB, and so yes, that is absolutely a huge league. No, no lie, no lie, a very huge league right there. We were 16 deep last season, and so that was the most I previously had. But hey, I mean, what can I say? It's a good thing that the interest is still there, and that basically 15 of the 16 people ended up coming back. 16 person just didn't hear back from them in time, and so hey, it's a nice league though. It's a nice league, nice league. And I'm thinking if everything goes well this year, then maybe next year we might can put a pot on it next year. Meanwhile, Smith running for his NFL life back there, and he throws it out of bounds. It's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up, 3rd and 10. We are in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes and 51 seconds to go right now. So you really want to get this first down right now if you're the Stallions. Let's see. Mike says, right, Bo is a good running back. Trying to show NFL teams remember me. And so, exactly. Let's see. Mike says, I like receiver Osiris Mitchell. And so, good old Mitchell. All right, a key third down, guys. Out of the shotgun right now. Gonna take the snap. Defense sent some guys delayed, but the quarterback moving up. But ultimately, they brought him down there, and so he's brought down again. Oh, look at him. He's getting up, and he's pissed right now. He is not happy at all. I believe that he thinks the running back should have picked that up. He is not happy at all. His temperature right now is going 0 to 100. Let's see. Mike says, USFL very entertaining to me. And so, yeah, it has been great. I mean, that's the same thing that Mr. JB has said as well about the USFL just being extremely entertaining. But absolutely. And so after that return right there, it's going to be about at the 15-yard line. So here we go. The Breakers with the football again. 6 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. If you opt to try to really run this clock down and stuff like that, then you got to pick up some first downs here. Really melt this clock. Because quite honestly, I mean, woo, what can I say? The missed field goals, the points left on the table, the offensive line struggles. A lot of things have been going for both of these teams back and forth. Turnovers, all that stuff. So you got the lead here. Try to melt some clock. Let's see. Mike says, there was a pick quarterback that was garbage, but he got traded. And so a pick quarterback. I'm trying to think. All right, so here we go. So now we've got the Breakers here with the football. Takes a snap out of the shotgun. Going to hand it to the back, and the back goes down, picks up about a yard on the play. 6 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Let's see. Mike says, I'm surprised how many sports callers say they are liking it. And so, yeah, I was surprised at first, too. I mean, it honestly comes down to, honestly, you think about the first game that we got to see this season. First game exceeded my expectations for sure. And like every other game since then, it's just been at least, within the ballpark of it. It has not been any poorly quality type of games out there. Let's see. Mike says, San Jose State. And let's see, Braden says the transaction I saw was Houston placed Clayton Thorson on IR. And so, okay, bet. But again, here we go, guys, 3rd and 4. We've got 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. You got to get this first down right now. If you are the Breakers, you cannot give the ball back and knowing that you barely took off a minute off the clock. All right, but here we go. Going to take the snap here. Birmingham sending the pressure, throws it, and oh my goodness. It was right there to the receiver. What's wrong with your hand, son? Oh, man. Let's see. Braden says, Kyle, I can't say that last name there, was the quarterback that got released. Oh, man. So now we're going to get the punt return here by the Stallions. And so, I mean, they refused to score. Oh, man, they refused to score again. Punt's on the way. Let's see how the return looks. Gets the return. He's at the 30. Falls back. Breaks that tackle. So now he's running again past the 40 all the way to about, let's see where they mark him out of bounds at. But it's got to be around the 40. Let's see. Mike says, wish I caught you earlier, JB. Mike says, thanks, Braden. And so, absolutely. Let's see. Mike says, I wonder if any players undrafted in the NFL went to the USFL. And so, let's see. Old man says, old man out here dropping F-bombs, y'all. He said, out after you not catch that, he says, this whole offense is just not doing their jobs. And so, I mean, offense as well, but honestly, if the kicker did his part right now, you'd be in a very good spot right now. You really would be. But I mean, turnovers have been big by both teams. Sacks, that's been huge, but both teams as well. And so right now, New Orleans is up 9-7 right now, but the Stallions, hey, they've got pretty good field position almost at midfield. They take the snap here. Smith throws it. Let's see what Scarborough does with it. Makes one guy miss, still on his feet, and he picks up about a good 5 yards on that. Now we got 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 4 coming up. Let's see. Mike says Josh Love, I think. And so, okay, Josh Love. All right, so here we go, guys. 4th quarter right now. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. Quarterback takes a snap, throws it quickly, incomplete. Oh, wait, it is caught. It is caught. It's that joint they keep showing on the field that made me think it was a football movement. But, yeah, that is caught right there, okay. So, again, close game right now. Stallions down by 2 points right now. Both teams have struggled tremendously when it came down to the special teams unit. Will this one come down to a field goal attempt or not? We'll have to wait to find out. But right now, they are in New Orleans side of the field here at their 40. Takes a snap out the shotgun. Throws it to the right side. Is caught by the receiver. Tried to make one guy miss. Brought him down. So he's going to be about 3 yards shy of the first down. So we got 2nd and 3. At the Breakers' 32-yard line right now here in the 4th quarter with about 3 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. Let's see, old man says, oh, yeah, this kicker needs to be off the team after this one. If they lose, he needs to walk home. Here we go, guys. 2nd and 3. 3 receivers towards the top of the screen. 1 receiver towards the bottom. Going to take the snap and hand it to the back off the middle, and he's going to pick up enough for the first down there to continue to run that clock there along with also get the first down. Because if they do score, you want to leave as little time as possible for your opponents to score as well. And so let's see, old man says, Mike Breakers. All right, let's see. And let's see. Oh, I missed the part where Mike says, oh, man, you have a team. You like the USFL? And so, yeah, so old man responded, the Breakers, but here we go. Birmingham, when it feels the pressure, he throw it up there, and oh, incomplete. The safety tried to go up there and snag it, was unsuccessful. There is a penalty, though. There is a penalty. Smith right now, he is just taking a beating so far in this one. All right, let's see what the. Oh, okay. I see that helmet. The helmet there. So that's a huge penalty right there. That's a huge penalty right there. Let's see. Mike says, "Okay, old, I will root breakers." Let's see. Old man says, "Mike, they will make you upset and make you want to break stuff. Henceforth, right of the breakers." And again, right now, 1st and 10. Let's see what happens. There's still 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Stallions with 2 timeouts. The Breakers have all 3 timeouts. Breakers up by 2, 9-7. But it's the Stallions right now that have great field position and an opportunity to increase this lead late in this one. New Orleans has had ample opportunities to score, but so has the Stallions so far. Let's see if the Stallions can score and take the lead. But right now, they're currently at the 14-yard line. And they're with 1st and 10 right now. Put a receiver in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here. Takes a snap. Going to head it to the back. And the back, let's see, probably gets back to the line of scrimmage right now. All right. And so now we got 2nd down coming up. So Smith is going to come back in the game right now. And McGough, he's limping off. He's definitely in no position to be out there right now. He's definitely not in position to go out there and play. All right, let's see. Mike says cornerback Keith Washington with nice pick earlier. So, yeah, he had that nice, pick where the receiver bobbled the ball a couple of times. Then he was able to grab it and pick it off. That was a big-time pick right there. How they didn't score off of that turnover, I do not know. But right now we are hitting the commercial right now. And so, again, the score right now is we've got the Breakers up 9-7, but the Stallions right now, they are at the 14-yard line facing 2nd and 10 right now from the 14-yard line. We'll see what they do when we come back to the action here. But there is 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Mike says he likes the Generals too. Let's see. Old man says Mando 7 points would be great right now, but the kicker is Baker of the kicks. I feel like I had a guy that did that to me last year in fantasy football. I think when the Broncos played against the Browns last year, if I'm not mistaken. I think I had the Browns kicker that year, that game, and he did awful. I let his behind go. The moment that Yahoo Football would let me drop him, I dropped him immediately. Let's see. Mike says Baker Mayfield. And again, guys, we're still right now currently at the commercial with just 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And it is the Stallions that are right now with an opportunity to try to get some more points here. And if they get some more points, they will take the lead. And so right now, the Breakers, I mean, if they end up falling short in this game, they have themselves to blame, particularly their field goal kicker. But it's not just him. The turnovers, the sacks. But hey, the same can be said for the Stallions. They were missing field goals too. They took a lot of sacks. They turned the ball over as well. Both teams have not played their best. So it's going to come down to now. Can you put it all together? Can you put it all together? Let's see. Mike says 80's doing good. And so, yeah, 80's is doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. And so, yeah, he was on earlier. And so you just missed him, if I had to guess, maybe by a good 10 minutes, if that long. But, yeah, he's doing fantastic. I believe he was doing some painting today. So painting his house. All right, guys, here we go. Will Birmingham remain undefeated? We're going to find that out now. But they got trips towards the top of the screen here. One receiver towards the bottom out of the shotgun formation. Important. 2nd and 10. 2 minutes left to go. Up, got a guy off sides here. Throw it up there. He throws it up there. Can he get the touchdown? Nope. Not going to happen. But there is the penalty anyway, so that's going to still help the offense out. Let's see. Braden says, are your knees still shaking, JB? They're feeling pretty good right now. They're feeling pretty good. If we get any better, I mean, shoot, I might be feeling like Jordan game 6. You never know. Never know. Let's see. But appreciate the concern there, Braden. All right, here we go, guys. So, again, second down and 5, fourth quarter with 1 minute and 55 seconds to go. Stallions down by 2, but with the football, trying to keep their undefeated season alive. Let's see Smith in there at quarterback right now. Stallions looking, 3 receivers on the play. Going to put a receiver in motion, takes the high snap, hands it to the back. And the back's going to pick up about 2 yards on that one. So we got 3rd and 3 coming up, guys. 3rd and 3. And so we got a timeout called here by New Orleans, and so they're going to call that timeout just in case Birmingham does end up getting a field goal so they can have some time to work with and drive the ball down the field, ideally in theory. Big third down right now. Big third down right now. Obviously, if you're New Orleans, you don't want Birmingham to score at all, but if they do score, you want it to be a field goal as opposed to a touchdown. If you're the Stallions, though, you want to get a touchdown. Let's see, Mike says, not to get in your business, but let's see, not to get in your business. Were you not feeling well? You feeling better, JB? I appreciate that, Mike. I appreciate that. So, yeah. So, like, yeah, your boy had like a good 2 weeks where I could not stay awake or nothing like that. Like, I had a stomach bug, and I had a couple other things that was going on. And so, like, it was just awful. And so, for some reason, I had no energy. And so, like, I could not do it. And then once I got back better, this week I've just been busy a lot with work and stuff like that. But I am feeling way better now, way better. So way better. But I appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think this year that I don't even think this year that I've posted half the amount of videos that I posted last year, at least at this point. So definitely got to get to posting a lot more for sure. But here we go, guys. 3rd and 3. Going to take the snap there and ooh, the back is going to be brought down, and so 4th down coming up. So the breaker said, nah, we're going to break the line of scrimmage here and not let you get the 1st down here. So what the Stallions have, well, I mean, they're going to have to bring out their kicker here. Fourth down coming up. Smith is not happy right now with the Stallions at all. He's been hit. He's been knocked down. He's been some of everything out there, and so absolutely. Let's see. Mike says, Stan, glad you're feeling better. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Mike. Braden says, missed the kick. So, Braden showing no concern for my knees whatsoever with that last comment there. Missed the kick. So, I mean, Aubrey's been doing fantastic all year long, but this year, this game, he's just not been on it. Let's see if he can get his head straight here and tack on 3 more points. Or if he misses it, hey, this is what New Orleans wants right now. Let's see what happens. Braden wants him to miss. So does old man. Kick is on the way, and the kick it's good. It's good. They say that it's good. Somehow they say it's good. All right, so it is good then. How about that? 10-9. It's just been that kind of game where someone had to win. Let's see. Mike says, JB, you got a team? And so, yeah, I got the Stallions. Birmingham is my team. Although it doesn't sound like it too much today. But, yeah, the Stallions are my team. And so, but, man, that was awfully close. It took me a minute there. I had to wait and see. I don't know. Can you challenge that? Can you challenge a field goal? Let's see. Braden says, I thought he missed it. No. I mean, can you challenge? I believe I've seen in the NFL someone challenge a field goal before. But can you challenge it maybe? And so, Michael, what's good with you? What's good with you? And Michael says, wow. Absolutely. Mike says, okay, like it. And so, yes. So, wow. I mean, it may not be pretty. May not be the way that you write it up there. But, man, I mean, wow. Aubrey just has not had his best game today, but he made the one that mattered the most. Now it's going to be up to New Orleans. Can they put together a drive of their own that's going to lead to some points? That's what we want to know. But we've got Michael here. So, Michael, how's it going? Both Mike and Michael here on the scene here. All right, kickoff about to be on the way, guys. With 1 minute and 44 seconds left to work with. Let's see what the Breakers do here. Going to catch at the 5. He's running. He's already at the 20, at the 25. Trying to spin out of that, not going to happen. So brought down at the New Orleans 25-yard line. So here we go. 1 minute and 37 seconds left to work with and 1 timeout remaining here for New Orleans. Obviously, you want to get in field goal range here if you can't get a touchdown, which obviously the way the kicker's been kicking right now. You want to get a touchdown, but at least give yourself a chance with a kicker. So we'll see how this plays out. Let's see, old man says, yeah, I'll be swinging on the kicker unless he can kick the game-winning field goal. And so, yeah, you make the game-winning field goal, all is forgiven. But I guess we all can't have kickers that can kick as well as the Cincinnati Bengals kicker. Isn't that right, Michael? All right, here we go, guys. 4 wide receivers. Quarterback's going to take the snap here, looking. Oh, he's brought down. He had lost the ball, but luckily his lineman fell on it. Dude, you got to protect the rock. Got to protect the football here. It's one thing to get sacked. It's another thing to let the ball just come out like that. You almost ended the game before it got started. As the old man says, Breakers got enough time. No more stupid mistakes. Quarterback snaps the ball here, looking. The receiver's up under. Yeah, I'm about to say, you got to hit that one. Oh, look at that. And he's going to fall maybe about a yard shy maybe of the first. Or did he get it? Depends on where they spot it, but you got to hurry up. Okay, so it's 3rd and 1 right now, so you got to hurry up here. Clock is only going to stop if you get the first down up under 2 minutes. 50 seconds left. 4 receivers on the play. Quarterback's making adjustments right now. Clock is still continuing to run right now. All right, all the receivers are lined up. They take the snap, and they're going to head to the back, and the back, he gets enough for the first down here. So that's at least going to stop the clock for right now. But you got to go ahead and get that play in there right now. You got 1st and 10 right now out about the 35-yard line. 37 seconds to work with. 1 timeout left to call here for New Orleans. That's all you got to work with. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Quarterback takes a snap here, looking. Throws it incomplete. It looks like they called the exact same play. They just reversed who ran what from the other side. Meanwhile, Slaughter so far in this one, 22 of 37, 241 yards passing, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And so you combine that with the 7 points that they left on the table through special teams alone, and they're lucky they're just down by 1. They got to put it together here, guys. Got to put it together. Quarterback takes a snap right now. Gonna throw it. And it is caught there. And let's see where they mark him at. But he might be just barely shy of getting the first. Let's see where they mark it. That's just huge where they mark it at. If it's a first down, the clock stops. And they do give him the first down there. So the clock, let's see, the clock is currently running right now, though. So they snap the ball. All right, the referees jump in there. They say something's not right here. We got to stop the play here. So the referees stop the play right now. I believe they want to look and see the spot. Okay, never mind. It was a timeout call. So Birmingham called a timeout right now. Okay, so that makes sense right there. So 13 seconds left right now. So Birmingham called their 2nd timeout. And so that's all that's left there, guys. 13 seconds to work with. Again, New Orleans with the football down by 1, and their kicker has left 7 points on the table, guys. 2 field goals and a missed extra point in which he missed. But he did make 1 field goal earlier in this game. That's it. The other one came from a touchdown in which the extra point was missed. So let's see. Can New Orleans find a way to at least get in field goal range and attempt a game-winning field goal? Stallions right now with their undefeated season on the line right now. It has not been pretty for either team, but if there's one thing the New Orleans need, they need to give this quarterback some time to give him a chance to make a play. He's been sacked a lot in this one. Yes, the old man says, why didn't the clock stop? I was wondering that as well. Why did that clock not stop? Because they said it stops when you get the first down. So I was unsure why it stopped. That's why I thought the officials were going to run out there and, like, look at that. But they did add 2 more seconds back on the clock, so it's at 15 seconds now as opposed to 13. So here we go. All right, so here goes the Breakers with it. Feels the pressure. Avoids him. Gonna chunk it up there, and it is picked off. Picked off. That's it. That's the game. The Stallions are going to win. It may not have been pretty. It may not have been the way you draw it up, but they're going to come away with the victory in this one. Wow. Undefeated continues. And so how about them Stallions? But right now, I mean, if you're New Orleans, you're sick to your stomach right now because you had so many opportunities to take this team down. Braden says, congratulations on your Stallions winning, JB. And so, yeah, I mean, I hate the fact that it's going to cost old man a little bit of money on this one, but Stallions remain undefeated right now. It was close, though. I mean, New Orleans played too good to lose this one, but they made too many mistakes. Let's see, old man says, yeah, that kicker getting jumped. Braden says, your legs can stop shaking, JB. And so, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute to calm down, but absolutely. Absolutely. But, man, wow. Wow, but here we go. Smith takes the knee, and Birmingham wins the matchup 10-9. We had a great game in this one. A great game in this one. Let's see, old man says that kicker cost me 50. Absolutely. Let's see, Brady says, see you tomorrow, JB. That's right, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for Game 2 of the NBA Finals. But, yeah, appreciate you guys so much for coming through and stuff like that. And so you guys take care. Let's see, Mike says, hope to catch you at the beginning soon, JB. Good games. Yeah, appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you for sure. And, of course, next week, definitely going to be looking forward to seeing another USFL game in which I'll determine once we get closer which one that'll be. But absolutely appreciate you guys for coming through. And so let's see, old man says, Breakers doing breaking things, and so breaking my hopes and dreams. Let's not forget Bank, old man. They're also breaking the bank as well. But there you go. The Stallions won this one 10-9. How about them Stallions, y'all? Still undefeated at this point of the season. Will anyone beat them? That is the question. But the road is only going to get more difficult from here. Let's see, old man says, another great stream, JB. And I was thinking that Baker out there, and so he might have been kicking a field goal. He may have been kicking a field goal. You just never know. You just never know. Absolutely. But yeah, appreciate you guys once again for coming through, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. But yeah, if you're someone that's watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and stuff like that. Again, I will be back tomorrow for Game 2 of the NBA Finals. And so going to be looking forward to see if Boston can go up 2-0 or will the Warriors tie things up 1 apiece. We're going to find out. Will Steph get some help? We'll find that out, guys. But again, thank you guys so much for joining. It's been great. It's been real.